Exactly.
Why can't I find the event server?
I don't know. You're very mean to me. You're thinking I put an ENG on the slide. Do you think I would
Why
like
you
to kill children?
why you bully me?
Hello, Dodge.
Alright, let's see.
RTO
3
is already
minutes.
taken. You have to wait 10 minutes for it chaotic.
Yep, 13 to be exact, Kyle.
Yeah, 10 minutes after the start.
I repeat, if you're a signed up person, pick the role you signed up for. If you are not, please go reserve. Go spectator, my bad. Reserves and first come, first serves will be given their slots after those who signed up get it.
Or if those who signed up don't fucking come.
Hey, Kayo,
Yeah,
how do you feel about Kozusing?
I'd like to play.
God damn it, you fuck.
I can.
Hello, specifically.
It's fine, Nambas. We call you if you need that.
Uh,
I have everything in my head.
Alright.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm dead.
Nice.
That's hard.
Just because of the lesser importance my team has on the overall thing, I'd like to ask one question before briefing.
Yeah.
Just, is there a set amount of civilians in, like, a set population in the
What do
city?
you mean?
Like, I know you said that we'd have to get this amount, like a certain percentage of people out to count it as successful.
The good number is on the briefing. That's why.
Say again.
The exact number is on the briefing slide.
In War, no. In the, I mean,
No,
in the War,
I
no.
couldn't modify the right now because I don't have the access for it right now.
Ah,
Wink, wink.
Alright.
The exact number will be on the briefing.
Yeah. Let's see. Couple of seconds, and here we go. Everyone, please maintain silence while briefing goes. Brian, give your briefing.
Yeah, let's go in game.
Right.
Yeah, you will have an HQ things to go, guys. It's just next to your spawn. It's a
Brief will be in game for this event. For those of you who are not aware, those who are. Let's wait a couple of minutes, Brian, because I want to have those who are reserve also slot up before you get
Yep.
in game. So I'll give it 10 minutes. Give them what information you want to give them if you want, or wait until you're in game.
No, let's wait.
bonsoir.
Hi.
Croissant. Oui.
Croissant.
Are you gonna finish that
Is
song?
Doge? Are you going to finish that? Croissant is Doge.
Croissant.
Yes, Doge is
It's
here.
Right.
I am a stomach song.
Break,
Break.
please. It's briefing period until we log in the game, please. Have a little bit of common sense, damn it.
Sorry, I shouldn't have been so foolish as to say something slightly French.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, that's a lot of mismatches.
Remember to update your CBA, guys.
Alright. Reminder to everyone, if you are a reserve and maybe or not signed up, please wait in the reserve period. Once it's hit 10 minutes past event time, you are clear to pick whatever role you want and get in game. Any questions? No?
Are you
Okay.
going to finish croissant?
Ray,
Sorry, no.
please keep it fucking on topic during briefing. Now, you'll be loaded in game, but I expect you to not leave until it's hit at least 10 minutes past. So those who are reserve or first come first serve can join as well. Any other planning or questions? You will continue in game. I'm loading you in.
My game's just crap.
Game crashed. Yeah, my game crashed too.
Yep.
Ace.
It didn't even give me a reason on why
Some
it
of
crashed.
I'm
you
getting a
did
No
not
mismatch.
there.
update CBA or Ace. I just got the message about in the server logs. CBA version Ace mismatch. Version Ace. You have not updated any of them.
I have. I don't know why mine crashed, but
Yeah, same. I've just been playing server 1.
So Ace updated, and is there another one which updated?
Yeah, CBA.
Okay, I check it
Whenever
too.
Ace updates, CBA
Ace add-ons.
updates.
It says all my mods are up to date.
Yeah, me too. It says all my mods are up to date.
Just close your eyes.
I mean, I'll exit out and look at the Steam pages manually, but
Sometimes you'll need to close and reopen Steam a few times and then reveal on trauma.
Okay, and no combat updated, right?
Fuck. That's you. Thank you. Yeah, it says all my mods are up to date. Let's see.
Hmm. I guess I have to reconnect my game.
It's not letting me join in.
Yeah, no, yeah, me either. Okay, now I'm also closing the launcher.
I'm gonna unsubscribe.
On my side, there doesn't came a connect message. I've stuck in the connecting screen and nothing has happened. Ah, yeah, I'm in. I hear you. Okay, that's good. Yeah, disclaimer.
Bonjour.
Hey.
Ça va?
So.
Our Squadlead, I believe, is Art, I think. So Lieutenant Tom.
Yeah. Radio check.
Good check.
Radio check long range.
I think I
100.
100. But there's also a team frequency for blue and red, and I don't know.
The briefing is going to start, please.
Yeah.
There's vocal cords now. Briefing over here, get over here.
The briefing is going to start. Please listen and be closer. Okay.
Come on,
Okay. I will set that everyone is there. Okay. So I prepare notes because I have a beautiful slide. You know, it's slides are nice. Anyway. So let's put that.
Suggest the people at the front take a knee or go prone.
Please. So we come to French Guiana, guys. It's your first come here. I think you, if you read the one, you know why you're there, but I will do a briefing again. Some days ago, we got the gendarmerie patrol got attacked by four Brazilian civilians. One officer is killed, and the other one in absolute necessary. 2 days ago, after that attack, the French government, our government, cut this diplomatic relation with Brazil because they are suspecting them to be the real authors of the attack. So you're there after that event. Let's change our slide. After that, meanwhile, at the same time, the gendarmerie arrested two guys the gendarmerie attack. You can see one of them here. But for now, we don't know if they have a relation with the Brazilian government.
They're taking A. I can't see.
The slide will take a bit of time. Don't be surprised. Okay, zoom if you don't see the slide. The bad news is that we got during the night some of our drones reported the first naval fleet of Brazil leaving the Sao Paulo harbor. You can see the first fleet here. This new combat fleet has access to an aircraft carrier and an helicopter carrier. The UAVs reported the presence of brand new Me-44 AIMs, so the Russian choppers basically, imported from Russia. They also reported landing gears. We don't know if there is what there is inside, but we suspect a lot of personnel and vehicles, maybe tanks. And our worst problem, some new A149 Griffin were good concurrents to our own planes, the Rafales. What do we have to keep in information for this? We don't think the Brazilians are going to attack us. They are probably just showing their muscle. Yeah. They probably just show their muscle. We don't really know, but we have to consider the possibility of a Brazilian attack, more exactly a flashpoint invasion. So our objective will be to make a defense structure to prepare a Brazilian invasion. What do I mean by a defense structure? You will have to take strategic position on the city of Calamar. So top of a hill, top of a buildings, I don't care, but you have to make defenses. To make defenses, you have access to entrenching tools. If you don't have it on your inventory, there is ammo box for it, and you have access to sandbags. So you can make sandbags yourself. It's with ACE. You will not have too much trouble to do it. You are not forced to I talk more for the Watcher Lines, the squad leaders. You don't need your whole squad on the same position. You can put a team lead on the X position and another team on Y position. You can move. You're not forced to concentrate your squad in the same position. Just be sure you're not getting lost by that. The second objective is to protect the military places and the city from Brazilian attacks. So I mean here the civilians, the same kind of civilians who attacked our gendarmerie patrol 2 days ago. So expect civilians armed with rifles and submachine guns. So the military places on map as the places on with blue stripes. So the airfield and the AA platform. You can see from here, maybe no, I don't know. But it's if a civilian try to enter on this position, arrest him. If he doesn't have a gun, don't shoot him, arrest him. I will show you how to do it later. If he, I will do the other thing later. And in case of a Brazilian invasion, start the Neptune plane. So what is the Neptune plane? The Neptune plane have to focus on the civilian protection and evacuation. The gendarmerie have to evacuate at least 30 civilians on a total of 40, but they can do more. You can do more for the gendarmerie. You have to destroy any enemy aircraft within the AO. If you don't destroy the air sets, you will get a lot of troubles. It's not objective on itself. The Neptune plan is the best scenario. It's a scenario you should follow. The third one is don't let the Brazilian take position. Counterattack. if they are attacking you, counter-attack when you can. Don't stick on your position. Move. For one, you will have, if the Brazilian attack us, some friendly position friendly squad can get pinned down by the Brazilian. If the squad asks for your help, it should be objective. I help them. If you don't help them, it's the same that the AA defense. You will get in lots of troubles. If you don't do it, you will have way more Brazilian to fight. And the last one, the net to plan consists of slow down the Brazilian. Let me change the slide. Here is the net to plan on the whole Guyana region. You see the calamar position on the south, it's us. And you see a blue stripe line. The blue stripe line is where we are going to focus our forces. It's a Brazilian attack. Our mission here is to slow down the Brazilian. When this mission will be done, or it will be a worst scenario, I will give the command to leave the position. It's an order you will have to follow. We can't keep Calamar if the Brazilian attack, but we can slow down. The objective is to slow down the Brazilian if they attack. When I will give the order, be very prepared to leave the position. It's not a defeat. It's just we need to focus our first. Okay, slide 8. Okay, not good one. Slide 9. Okay, I will let's go out of the role play I'm doing. The meta words weapon grins, shoot any armored personnel in visual. Any guy with a weapon you shoot it, except if it's a friendly for sure. Only the I command, so Zeus can decide for the net to plan. So I will be the one to order the net to plan, and the final evacuation. The strategy part, I already said it before, but it's the platoon lead and the ASL to do the strategy. It's not me. And normal. The gendarmerie is focused on civilian protection and police mission, but it's still a part of the defense plan. If they do the civilian evacuation, the platoon command can use them for classical defense. Avoid any civilian casualties. Don't remember that you are on your own country, so please don't shoot French people or even not French people. If you want to easily capture a civilian, do caps +1, not F1 but 1. So sorry Adrian, I can do it. But basically, if you do caps +1, you can easily handcuff a civilian. It will be very easier, even if he's walking. And the last one, it will be for the guy who will doing the AA things. There is a UAV terminal because the EA defense is a defender missile, like the Patriot things on real life. So use the UAV terminal, turn the SIP pirate radar. It's another radar you have to control, and do control plus air to control with to lock an an enemy air asset with the sound. I can repeat it, but be sure to properly use it because it's a very good thing. And I think I said most of the things. Any question? First the platoon and squad leaders.
Which are we expecting insurgents inside the city?
Yeah, they can come from the city himself.
So they're inside the city to the west. We don't know where they're going to come from. They're not staging anywhere. They're literally just somewhere in the city already.
Yeah, they are just inside of the city. Something else to be precise, the Brazilian will attack from the south. Mostly like this. So expect the Brazilian, if they attacking on both sides. Maybe like this with air set. Be sure that the Brazilian will use a lot of air assets. And maybe paratroopers and fast troopers. I don't know how to say it.
So where does High Command want us focused? Do you want us focused inside the town?
Your main objective is to defend and slow down the Brazilian inside of the city.
Okay.
So the base, the AA platform, you can stop like this. I'm doing a draw, like this. It's your main AO. But the thing can the friendlies can ask help from outside of the city. I don't think a lot of kilometers, but they can ask help like here. I don't know. So be ready to use your vehicles outside of the city to help them. Any other question?
Squadlead's got a question.
Yeah, Bravo here. Do I understand it correctly that the AA platform is not something we have to use ourselves? This is already crewed?
No, you have to use it yourself.
Okay, so this is no crew on the AA, we need this there to actually use it.
You need to use it. You need to put at least a fire team on it. Or 2 guys, but you have a Patriot anti-M besides the drone one, and you have access to Stinger missiles. And approximately 10 ammo of Stinger. Any other question?
Yes, further question. The radar system, how exactly does it help us? Do we get like radio call outs in like before something enters our zone?
The radar is a way to locate the enemy chopper more far than on visual. I don't know if I expressed myself good. You need the radar to use the AA missiles, not the Stinger, but the Patriot one. If you don't have the radar, it will not work. Yeah, exactly, chaotic. And you cannot lock without the radar. You need the radar, and you need to turn on the radar. So the guy who will use the UAV terminal need to turn on the radar.
Alright.
But I can explain to him later. Chaotic or Ben, you had a question?
Yeah. What's the disposition of friendly troops in the area? I see we got around some APCs around the base and some helicopters.
Some guys patrolling, and we expect some friendlies patrolling outside of the city. That's why I say be aware of it. But the main guys on the radar system, AA platform, and the base. But you have the main forces.
Are there any friendlies on the AA platform, the radar system?
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
There is some guys doing the security.
Last thing, can we expect any support from friendly assets such as the APCs or helicopters that been flying by for CAS or anything else?
If you help the friendlies, yes. If you don't help the friendlies, no. That's why you need to help them. You need to set a team if they are in trouble. Not a squad, but at least a fire team is a friendlies in other. Question from Golf?
Those vehicles that passed by, I saw a gendarmerie armored car. Do we have access to that?
No.
That was so fucking fast.
Can I plan? Any more questions, or can I dish out the plan?
I've got one question. You
Yeah.
mentioned there might be possible armored. Do we have access to AT ourselves, or are we gonna have to go find it?
You have. Yeah, I didn't say that. You have a logistic platform of the south of the map of the base. There is some truck with it's written on the panel. You have some truck with wheels, fuel, ammo. You have ammo boxes, and inside of the ammo box you have IPLAS launchers. It's one fire. There is only one ammo on it, but it's way more powerful than the US one. I don't remember the name, but you can. You should normally kill an APC with it, but it's not lock. Yeah, but you have no lock on it. You don't have a lock.
The M136, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
An AT4.
But it's very powerful, so I recommend you to not use it. Use it next to your friendlies. Like really, don't use it next to friendlies.
You have access to entrenching tools, Brian, correct?
Yeah, ammo boxes. You should have or on the one of the truck. but you have it. And for the non-logistic vehicle, you have the parking. You can steal any vehicle you want, which is open. I don't care about that. And yes, for the weapons, if you want to take an enemy or any kind of weapon, just take the same kind of gun. Don't take a machine gun if you're not a machine gunner. Please, just that. I just want that. Yeah.
Question from Golf.
Yeah.
Where's the police armory? You said there
Gendarmerie
was one?
on the top left. Not top, but that's it.
I see it.
Yeah, you will have to go after that. You will do your own mission after that. Like patrolling, etc. Yes, Martin?
So basically, if I understand you correct, we're spread around the city and watch and slow down the enemy attack. Is it the correct short form?
First, your mission is to kill any insurgent. Let's call them insurgent.
Yeah.
If you see any civilian with a weapon, you shoot him. If the civilians invade us, the Neptune plan will start, and it will be the start of a war. So you will have to slow down the people inside of the perimeter island.
Okay.
First, your mission is more like counter-attack. Not counter-attack, but like Afghanistan, such kind of...
Prevent insurgents to do bullshit.
What?
To prevent that insurgents do bullshit which don't fit in our
exactly.
rules. Okay.
Counterinsurgency.
Yeah, counter-insurgent, thank you. But if Brazilian invade, there will be the Neptune plan, there will be a siren with it, and it will be not the same thing. You will have to defend and slow down the enemy team, the evacuation order.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a bit complicated, but I expect you understand.
Do we...
Another question?
Wait, I've got the second one. Do we also have to get people to the radar station to get it working?
Yes.
The civilian evacuation is for the gendarmerie. Only the gendarmerie.
No, to the radar station.
Yes, we need.
Okay.
Is it? I'm gonna say last question because we're coming up on past.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to get that a plan yet.
Yeah. So, you know the most important. Yeah, I think it's mostly good. I'm still on the long range anyway. I will just precise, yeah. Yeah. And if a civilian enter a military places, arrest him and call for the gendarmerie to take him. So gendarmerie we have a prison inside of this base. Like reality, you know. And I think it's good. Rishila, you can go with your plan.
Okay, finally. Right, Alpha, you take the AA station, the AA platform. Bravo, you've got the radar.
Okay.
I suggest this. Well, how you defend it is completely up to you, but I suggest keeping at least 2 guys in the system, by the system, and the rest, getting them on patrols. Get them on patrols. You can have some vehicles. To you, we're going to defend those 2 systems for the moment. Where F base isn't possibly needed. For us, we're not needed here, so it's radar and AA system, while at all costs until we get the fallback order. Any calls in for assistance, I will direct you. I will direct you to them if we can, if there need be.
Okay.
Any questions from squad leads?
Yes. So A is to repeat and to clarify things. We are taking the AA platform and walk patrol around it, and Bravo's taking radar.
Yep, Bravo's got radar. Alpha's got A. You will control. Basically, keep. You will use them and patrol around them.
Okay. Which vehicles can we use?
Stand by. Yes.
Yeah, I will just precise. Like I said, you're not fast to a war squad on the same position. You have other places you can put for your team, not only squad. Just for in case.
That's what I said. The squads are going to be stationed at each one of those, but they will delegate how they move around them.
For vehicles, it's written on the radar.
Yeah, I've asked Rochella, which she gave us.
I didn't check the vehicles. I was too busy trying to concentrate on the.
If you want to, we can, like you, me, and Martin can quickly go to the parking and look.
I can say to you, I've got open the one on a second screen.
Right, we've got 4 hunters, 1 prowler, 3 hennets.
Yeah. I guess the prowler is mid-city not so good, so basic I would suggest...
Thinking. Right. Alpha, you take the prowler.
Okay.
Vehicles, use whatever you want since there, but Alpha's got the prowler because you've got the more. You're more flexible to move around.
Okay, then 1 prowler, 1 hunter I would take. That we're a little bit flexible and not sitting.
You've got the
Okay.
You've got the HMG.
Yeah.
You can use whatever you like after that, but you've got the HMG.
Yeah, checks
You
that.
right with that, Black?
Yeah, sure.
Right. No more questions?
Nope.
I've got one. Are we going to be doing anything in the way of support in evacuating the civilians, like helping the grenadiers?
That's peace. That's
police. Yeah, but
if they call
responsibility.
Yeah, if that's the Grenadier, if they call for it, or I will call for some a squad to dispatch a fire team or a 2-man patrol to help them. But we are spread thin ourselves. If we can do our jobs properly, we could possibly help them.
Let's roll.
Let's roll out.
Yeah.
Roll out with that croissant.
Alright, bravo, this is we're going off the fucking here.
Wait,
the
radio on speaker, we're going to be.
Nah,
I assume we're patrolling.
Should we go grab some entrenching tools?
Yes, let's go to the police station and then assess ourselves.
Martin, what you
So what you put after I said it?
By the way, I do have an idea
Where are
of
the
what we can
vehicles?
do.
We need to organize some fire teams.
Rallying up people and
Let's find some vehicles so we can get on the move and organize fire teams while we're driving.
Julie, can you please go red team?
Yeah, when we've apparently there's
Break.
supplies in the vehicles.
Julie, can you please go red team because you're medic and you're more visible on the jury? And Rumna, your team will remain yellow. Rumna, how copy?
Yep, yellow. Red team is yellow.
201. Yeah, 201.
Wait, what?
Alright, we're gonna do it like this, boys.
That was Romler's was red team. Team lead.
To the right.
Romler, AR's with you, right? I'm switching
One
to yellow.
AR and the 2.
Yeah.
Switching to yellow.
Romna, you will take ditched as AR yourself, and what do you want else? I guess.
Yeah, because it was 2 riflemen,
Oh no.
the auto
Oh no.
rifleman, and myself
Rennie.
as red team.
Rennie
Oh,
dead.
ENG,
I got him.
and
No.
a rifleman.
Can we get
Yeah.
someone go?
Okay, then.
Long range for a Zeus heal. Someone asked on long
Put him
range
down,
for a
put him
Zeus
down.
heal. He got
Damn it,
don't waste your medical supplies. Get him Zeus heal.
Zeus for Alpha, we've got a medical problem while in base.
There we go.
Thank you. Okay, so Rennie Commissar, you're with Rumla. Team Yellow. You will take the Prowler.
Can I drive? Can I drive? Can I drive?
Bro, it's about to hit random shit.
So,
I'm a good driver.
Ben, you're not.
Hold on, Martin. You don't want the marksman with you?
Who's Marksman?
Marshall.
Commissars, I've asked before and it says only all rifleman. Okay, then Commissars with me and Ben is yellow.
So am I.
Commissar, Julie, Pixel, you are going blue with Martin.
Yes, basically.
I hear someone punching something.
Where's Julia? He said before she's a minute away.
Right next to you.
Hold on.
Julie, go red.
Okay, check. Sorry, seen you.
Like where we get AT from. He did say that we'd have stuff
Yeah.
in the vehicles, correct?
No,
Mm.
I think he said the logistics platform.
Okay.
Yeah, so we first drive to the vehicles platform. Everybody is grabbing an entrenching tool. Yes. Pixelated, you're rifleman, right?
You driving, Romulan? Ditch. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm gunning then.
Okay.
Gold team, mount up.
Blue team takes a
Can we hit the logistics platform first and grab
hunter.
What we're doing.
Noise.
Hunter's not gonna fit all of us.
Pixelated is driving.
Alright, gold team's moving to logistics platform to pick up entrenching tools and other such goodies.
Mm-hmm.
There's not enough space for 4. There's only space for 4.
Okay.
No seats.
Wait. Okay, basically then we will take the... okay. Yes. Then pixelated and... Wait. Okay.
You know, yellow team could have taken the hunter because they are all 4 people.
Yeah. So we will take this one. Rest, stay with the hunter. We will take the hunter, but this we will take also. Because Trill is here. Julia, Julie, you will be with me on this. And rest will be except the pixelated on the hunter with Trill. Can you give him a lift?
So wait, which vehicle do you want me in?
Who is you?
Adrian, the machine gunner.
Hunter.
Alpha platoon.
Here's Alpha.
Confirm once you
This is
reach
Trill, finally signing on to 100.
Copy said, we're organizing just now and getting entrenching to us.
Roger, we read you.
Good copy. Out.
Just all on 100.
Wait.
What? Yeah, Rom's here. I'm going to pick up Trill.
Be safer here.
Yeah, for sure. That's why we're taking 3 vehicles, basically. Could you please mark yourself red? And if we're completed, then...
Sorry.
I am assuming that our next stop is the logistics area.
No problem.
Correct.
Where do we have to go? Where's the car? Ah, there. Okay. Grab an entrenching tool. Okay. Where the hell are the there.
No, because we've got no space. We needed the space for medical that we had barely any of.
Okay.
Squad lead, is he squad lead here?
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry, I don't want to hit you. Oh, that's squad lead. Can you ask for some
I've got an idea.
Because
Yes, I could.
Think of something.
Sorry. This is Alpha.
Really, you're a man after my own
load
heart.
the small machine gun into the prowler if you want to load the bigger one into the other truck.
I think you could load both in.
Hey Martin, I'm stealing one of these sandbag boxes for the gold squad's Vic.
Copy.
The rifle grenade got some amazing.
Boom boom. Is that the support one?
Hi, Command. This is Bravo.
Why does this one have like 20 bandages in it?
No, there's
Send.
Scratch
Scratcher.
tools in there as well. I'm thinking we take
Do we need?
Don't know how much is in there.
4. Alright, I'll make sure we have 4.
if there's no room in the prowler, load it up into one of these cargo transports. We'll just take one of those. We'll have to just have someone driving one of those behind us?
Just put the boxes into the big truck over there. Then we can.
Which big truck are you taking?
I need to get the...
This one over
Someone
here?
find this
This one over there.
The infantry one, yeah?
Yeah.
Ready. Bring the or
Ben.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Commissar, you can take tripod for the marksman rifle.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
no room.
yeah, will do.
We've got the MG in the prowler. Like backup MG for entrenching.
Doesn't need.
No, I'm thinking more along.
Okay, everybody, hurry up. We don't need backpacks, so get into the vehicles. We're moving.
Right, I'll unload that and we'll put the MG into the back of one of the other trucks.
All the MG should go in the big trucks.
Trill, are you there?
Yeah. Trill?
High Command, this is platoon message over.
The storage of these trucks.
Send it.
What is the evacuation zone for civilians, French civilians?
Still my team.
Well, what do you mean by civilian evacuation?
Your team lead blue, okay?
We have a French citizen here. He's to be evacuated. What is the evacuation
You've
area?
got
the grouping point within town. Over.
Commissar as marksman.
The gendarmerie will
Pixel Grant.
individually.
I've got Adrian and Commissar as far as I know for sure. These teams don't look very balanced. I'm just assuming that you've let red team fold into like squad lead team.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so they should be good. But you have a problem with the hunter because it's too small for 5 people. But you're 4, so it fits.
Okay. I know your squad lead. I'm gonna advise you switch red team from yellow to red, and then make your medic like green, and then maybe make you yellow. Just so like we don't mix up colors and shit.
No message.
Yeah, that was the idea, but I can also go green, it should be fine.
Yes, confirmed. We have a French citizen here up on the radio tower.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea.
Ultimately, you're leading. I'll just
Roger that.
anyone who's blue,
The golf
I'll
team
just
will
take them
swing
to the
by
hunter
radio tower.
and tell me where to go, and we'll set up. Tell me what,
So basically we're securing AA platform, and I suggest we go by now. I will announce it so everybody got 60 seconds to get his stuff, or he has to leave it here. So this is squad lead to everybody. We've got 60 seconds and we roll. Pick your stuff, put it in. Yeah, we're on.
To platoon. Do you copy?
Platoon reads in it.
Which radio tower does Golf Team need to go to?
The one at Bravo's AO 038016 north side of town. Over.
You're with Trill.
North side of town, got it.
Blue team got Hunter, yellow team got Prowler. You've got 30 seconds.
Even the trucks have shit fucking ace.
You see Bravo marked on map?
They have 20 slots. They can carry a shit ton.
Yes, it's still shit. 20's not enough for the amount we need to take to entrench a proper position. Each one of these sandbags, do you know how small each one of those is when they're filled?
Blue team, I am stealing a machine gun on a tripod. I'm assuming that's what we need.
One person maybe.
Yeah.
Too little.
You should know what's going on more than I do.
Is this the sandbag?
Yeah, you can't put it into the vehicle. That was the original plan, but then stuff it into the truck.
There's more sandbag boxes in the command building.
Say again, High Command 2, message over.
And then we will get going.
Everybody mount up, we're moving now.
We're mounting up and moving now. Who's my driver? Fantastic.
You have the 50 cal as well, Trill. I put it into the helmet for you.
This is Bravo.
Much appreciated, Romlar.
High Command, platoon message.
Everybody mounted?
Bravo's in platoon.
Gold squad, mount up.
Interrogative. Are we not supposed to interact
Blue
with
squad's
the
waiting on
radio in
one,
some
and then
sort
we'll
of
be
way,
ready.
or
We'll
just
take up the rear. Don't wait on us.
I believe all that is needed is to
Right,
start
ready.
at this time.
Come on.
The AA system is linked to the radar wirelessly.
Bravo, solid.
command, this is a booking message, over. Hi, command, we had a situation with a French citizen with French ID refused to be evacuated. He's headed off to the north side. Break. Please confirm what are we to do in this situation.
Yellow team, are you good to move?
He was not picked up by the gendarmes and he was not evacuated, over.
Alright, goals ready.
Is there
Okay, we move. Blue can figure out the things. We're moving along the black line, okay?
the wheels? If they are just flying because they are scared of you, just let it.
We have no idea why they ran away. I fired shots, they did not stop. They apparently had ID that was genuine, as far as we are aware. They just ran off.
Yeah, just shoot them if they are suspicious. But shoot first the ties, not the guys.
Copy, this is impossible to do. If they don't have, if they're French citizens, what are we doing if they're French citizens and they're still running away from us and refusing to be evacuated? This is insanity.
If they are doing suspicious activity, you're free to engage to neutralize the vehicle. If they are not, just let them go. So it's their problem if they don't want to evacuate.
This is golf team to all units. Be
Dismount.
officers down.
Yeah, dismount. No problem. You're medic. You have to stay back, so if you react in time, it's fine.
This is golf team to all squad leaders. We got ambushed by 2 people. We took care of it. One officer went down.
Okay. I guess we will go in this building here and go onto the SAM side. Platoon, this is Alpha.
Fucking stupid. Every time I change and set an addition, it's changing my main channel.
We're at a position securing position.
Fucking way.
Copy that.
Truck full of ammo. If y'all could move to one side of the road, I'd appreciate that.
Yes.
Golf, within message.
Okay. Blue team patrols the area. Yellow team, we will secure the building.
Copy. What's our patrol range? Somebody take
One block.
God damn it.
Not fucking change back.
We're going to be patrolling one block radius around the AA platform. Wait one, I'll mark it on map.
Yes.
I have no GPS.
But you've got the map.
Shouldn't we have gold team patrol while blue team holds? Because blue team has the MG and the marksman.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Change.
Clearing rifle.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah. Change.
Roles with gold team. We'll be staying.
Blue team, yellow team, switch roles.
Copy.
Yeah. Okay.
I suggest patrol in the prowler.
762 clearing buildings because you're
Hmm.
likely to get someone in the building the other side.
I agree.
Yeah. But first we get on top of the building, please. Now.
Should I go with you?
Would be good. I will also stay a little bit back and then we will help out when people are down.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Martin, is there a route you want us to roll along?
You should patrol the western blocks and the eastern blocks somehow, and so in between you should so. Yeah, draw it and I will. I trust you, so just set it.
Just this building with the AA platform.
Yeah, we will go up on top of the building and secure from there, so that we can that we also have the gold team within sight range. And give them fire cover.
Get inside the building with the AA platform. Once I get a better look at where the
Yeah, we will.
It's going to 2 frames per second. I'll assign like floors and stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the entrance of this thing?
Don't know.
Golf team to platoon lead. Do you copy?
Guess so.
I copy.
Just yes, I can do
Is
this.
the radio tower situation still happening?
Radio? No, it's over and over with. So stand by. Just carry on with your mission. We'll carry on with ours.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why we're defending it. It belongs to us. All right, let's find the stairs. I'm not putting anyone on the ground floor. Oh, fantastic. I'm not going to put anyone on the ground floor because we have a massive wall surrounding this compound.
There are friendlies within the building.
Let the friendlies handle the ground floor.
Should we register first? We have a reservation, right?
What? No.
Command to plateau. Go ahead.
Also, once the firing starts,
We got some information from the Capitol
so I can actually hear you.
We just found some pro-Brazilian civilians with explosives. We expect
On my position.
using of explosives.
Directly near it.
Okay, on my
Understood.
position is the stairs. When we first entered, if you go straight forward, there are like
Bravo,
steps go
this
up
is
and doors,
platoon.
and there's ladders. We'll just take that.
Okay, search yourself a position and get a watch. Yes.
Right here, right here.
Ike.
Through the door here is gonna be our is gonna be the ladder. Marksman, if I can get you on the very top floor. Machine gunner, if I can get you one below that. And then pixelated, if there's one below that, go there. If not, just stay with the machine gunner. Everyone, I'll just run in between.
Trill, you've got also an MG.
One at a time, please. Who was the first person to say my name? Adrian, yeah, you don't have to go on the roof. Stay with the machine gunner on the intermediary force.
I am the machine gunner.
Someone is using it?
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hair out for this
So
officer.
don't forget, if you want to use it, pick
I would suggest to do a rifleman.
On the top floor.
Like
Machine
you want, I
gunners,
don't care,
floor
but
below.
don't
Yeah.
forget that you need it.
Will Jordan select please a rifleman which will operate the anti-air.
Yeah, you need to use a terminal to
the
activate the
anti-air's
radar.
manually operated?
Like
Shit. Okay, then
classical.
put the fucking rifleman on that.
Yeah.
Here I thought they'd be smart.
Just
with an
don't
AI
forget to
on it.
activate the other radar. Okay, my job is
High Command, Bravo. We have an issue right now inside Bravo where we cannot see each other trenches. Is this a
Look
known
towards
issue?
the west for now. We'll call out contacts and move as need be.
You can see the trenches from other
where each of the ladders
We are using the entrenchment tool, and you can only see right now the trenches that you dig your own. You cannot see the trenches.
Good check on 100. Be advised, I can see infantry to our north. Can't make out if they're friendly or not.
Based on that fire report, I'm gonna assume not friendly.
Is friendly, that is Gendarmerie.
Looks like possible gendarmes. They are to the west of the other squad.
Zero. Golf. He's heading upstairs to the top floor. Repeat top floor. Back top floor. I can see him from my position.
Roger that. Thanks for the info.
Ladders are a bit broken. Cannot go up.
He's down. He's down. I shot him. He's down.
There's like 5 floors to this place. Fantastic.
Yeah, I recommend myself and whoever's manning AA is going to be on this top platform. Everybody else should just be on the roof.
Yeah. Just want to look at every side so that I've got the visual plan.
Just get your ass up to the roof. It'll be way easier to coordinate there. If whoever's the rifleman, go ahead and man the AA. Apparently there's a UAV terminal here. I'll take charge of that.
Yeah, it's only the UAV terminal.
Terminal is required to operate the AA, I think.
Yeah, and to activate the radar.
Use the UAV terminal.
Yeah.
That's an odd way to.
It's the French way to do it.
Trill, you've got in the southwest corner stationary MG.
Yeah, I see it. I'll go ahead and hop on that.
Yeah. Platoon, this is Alpha.
Go ahead, Alpha.
We're in position, ready.
Copy that. Don't garrison all your men at the AA platform. Get some on patrols.
Oh, that's your AI. Never mind.
One team is patrolling, the other one securing from the roof. Okay.
My frames are not gonna hold up for this off. Jesus, there's too much shit.
Hey, I've got like 30 frames.
I've got 24.
I'm just dipping every now and then. I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing.
Yeah.
Make sure you got your earplugs in.
Yeah, that's a good point. Standing here, thanks for reminding. Okay.
My unit doesn't use the ace hearing shit, so I forget all the time. 7 minutes.
I would appreciate it the fan.
It's so much easier with a SOFLAM.
Yeah. Haven't fired it before.
Thermal, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have to man the thing?
Also, we figured out how the AA works yet?
Negative.
Oh my god, there's a ramp.
Alright, I'll just...
Yeah, figure it
You
out.
have to go up there and connect to it.
Maybe.
Alright, I guess I'll do it then.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay, Trill, before you do...
Listening.
Look at that.
To be a little more oh, what you're pointing at? Let me get up to the ladder.
At it. Look at that.
Point it.
Right.
It's a ramp.
That is a ramp.
That is a ramp.
They
So
added those
that's
with the carts. Carts
a jump
DLC
ramp.
added those.
Maybe for flying things.
Want it.
We'll see. We push the Brazilians back, and I'll go ahead and make sure you get that instead of a medal.
Zeus, why is my RTO?
I have the...
Yeah, why is my RTO?
Just moving on to the next
in
western
handcuffs?
location.
Figure out how to do this.
I don't know.
Will it work with ace interacts?
You could also open...
I think it's maybe a bug.
It's on this side.
Should be good. I think it's a bug because of the new update.
Okay, let me look up the instruction. Let me look up like a key binding in my pause menu. See if there's a...
It was Control R, something like that. You turn on radar, and then Control R.
For me, Control R is checking my magazine.
Yellow, do you got contact? Yes, it moves.
Yeah, we had contacts. Just, insurgents.
Copy that.
Where? Only people who should be up here, Martin, is riflemen and...
Yeah. No. Yellow, do you need help?
That's, Bravo, I do believe.
Okay.
Negative, there's no one in my sight line.
Right,
Sorry, no, I don't have a range card.
Should I organize you one?
Thank you very much.
We did find a training mine underneath the slide. Just a training mine.
Wait, one. I'm gonna ping Zeus and figure out this thing.
I think he's already here. He just gave me a range card.
Oh, maybe he can talk to me.
Do you have a range card by now? Okay.
guys okay on that roof? I'm hearing gunfire.
It's just me.
Yeah, we're okay.
Helping out Bravo.
Can you hear me?
What do you need, Trill?
I picked up the UAV terminal for this anti-air emplacement. How do we use it?
High command, this is Alpha.
Send.
Can you please assist Trill to get the AA station working? I think he will be here soon.
If it's AI controlled, I'm satisfied with that. Honestly, I don't need like direct control.
No, it's directly controlled, I guess, because he said something like that you need 2 guys on it or so.
High Command, this is Platoon. Be advised, insurgents have already tried to make a push on the radar. We have successfully fought them off.
Shot.
Good cut.
Expecting them to have another go at it.
Bearing on those shots.
He's dead.
This is Golf
Blue, are you taking shots?
All squads. Is someone using a silence weapon?
Hey, firm, we were taking spec fire. We have taken care of the problem.
Hey, firm, our marksman has one.
West, red roofed 1-story building.
Able to identify.
Wait, almost at
Oh,
you.
that's friendly, never mind.
Thank you.
Hold fire, it could be Golf Team. Golf Team, this is Alpha.
Negative 40 fire. That's Romlar up on the roofs there with the FAMAS.
Yeah, on the ground floor, by the red roof.
What's your current position? It is west of AA station.
He's there, I can't see him anymore.
Are you talking to High Command?
Alright, we have possible paramilitaries towards the west, the red roofed building at the edge of the purple
I'm not 100%,
AO.
but before we get shot, I think
Hey,
there's a
firm,
CV
we see
around
them.
the area. Looks like he was holding a gun.
Don't see shit.
I don't see him now. He was wearing a yellow t-shirt.
This is a Golf Team. We're back at patrolling.
Is the one you're looking at that one?
Only we need 2 people to man it. But Martin didn't sound too, or whoever the Zeus is,
Hold on.
Brian didn't sound too sure.
Ask Bravo Team.
Bravo team, this is Alpha. This is fucking Blue Team. God, I hate these names. Gold Team, this is Blue Team. How copy?
Gold team's good. How are you?
Trying to figure out how to get this AA working. You ever used a UAV terminal before?
Nope, sorry. Ping the Zeus.
Oh, no, I mean Bravo. I mean get on long range and do it.
Oh, who has the long range?
Yeah, I've asked Brian and he says he's doing something.
Okay.
Wait, I will help you. Maybe it's in the...
If enemies get air superiority because of this, I'm not taking responsibility for it because...
No, you can't.
I needed to use this.
If it...
Technical coming in from the north side of town, now on south side of town.
Tactical incoming from north to south.
Never mind, apparently the AI is gonna handle the AA.
This is Golf Team to any squads. Do y'all need civilians taken
This is
away
Blue
yet?
Team. Apparently the AI will handle the AA emplacement for us. Over.
This is Alpha, negative.
So I started moving off towards the try get an angle on the vehicle, but I lost eyes. We've got friendlies down possibly.
Do we know the location of down friendlies?
I believe it's down a friendly AI.
Platoon, this is Alpha.
Blue team, can you cover me? I'm gonna move in and do that vehicle.
Do we have friendly tacticals in city?
Hey, firm, wait one.
No idea. I command, this is Platoon.
Blue Team, can we cover Ben Bones as he clears out that tactical?
I have eyes on him.
Squad leads reporting technicals inside the AO. Are they friendly?
If it doesn't have a French camo, it's not French.
Just keep an eye on it, Marshall. We should be.
Repeat, did you say if it's not French camo?
If there is no French camo, so the one you see on your enters, MS, etc., it's not French.
Copy that. All squads then, if it is not French camo, you are cleared to engage.
I'm going to bring this.
This is Alpha, we copy.
East of AA platform. Friendly. Polaris.
Yeah. All teams be advised, if a vehicle has French camo, don't shoot it. If it doesn't have French camo, shoot it.
Plane just crashed straight into the air.
Friendly currently driving the enemy UAZ technical.
I assume
got
not.
useful information. English difficult. Wow.
I assume we're not.
It was probably
I wish we had that.
This is High Command. We need the gendarmerie to take
friendly police vehicle by the looks of it.
civilians to the hospital. We need them to put them to the hospital. The hospital is a big building back on map.
I think.
Would you pixelated or whoever said that? Would you mind putting those sandbags up on this top floor for us?
Would be good.
Just at least like
one. Gendarmerie, did you copy that?
Yeah, just one high for nothing else to block us when we're like prone and shit. Right. You keep reading my mind.
Okay.
Drill. It's almost like
High Command to go.
You guys having trouble?
Gold team, do you need help?
It's not them.
That's not us. It's not engaging.
Copy that. Everyone is green?
To the north, handling the radar station.
No, it's the other squad.
Okay.
Is anybody injured? Does anyone need a medic?
Gold, we have looped around and we're coming back up to the initial dismount point.
You guys, the empty sandbag.
Copy that. Did you need medical attention?
It's nothing. Doesn't give me any options.
Running to do with a stick.
Like you have to go physically. You have to go all the way down.
Yeah, I'm asking if somebody needs medical attention, but somehow they didn't have a clear answer. So I suggest.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Okay. Yeah, then go to them, go down and help them.
This is golf team.
I would suggest that they stay within the building here.
This is High Command. A plane just crashed to the airfield. We need you to pick the civilians and put them on the hospital back on map.
Just keep in mind you are kind of a lot more vulnerable up here.
Roger that. Golf team going to airplane.
Yeah, go as fast as possible. You're free to use your server.
I can't believe I got injured from that. That is some bullshit.
Yeah, that would be golf. Have you got ace advanced movement, like climbing?
No,
enhanced movement, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, if you look down and use it, you vault down a ledge.
Trill, be advised, we've got also stingers on the south side of the roof.
Sorry, repeat last. South side. What am I looking for?
We've got on the south side some stinger rockets on a table for us.
Affirm. I do not see them, but I will look for. Oh, I see them. Never mind. Never mind.
Blue team, we have stingers on this roof with us. We have been blessed today by the Zeus. Be
Yeah.
nice. Share.
Don't recognize the first time.
Does anyone need a backpack?
Does it have ammo? No, it just has
Yeah,
stingers.
but the stingers are too big. The rockets are too big to carry any. At least in my backpack.
Yeah, but we're here on the roof, so it should be fine if they're here. Uh-huh.
Last I checked, stingers have blast. Please be careful when using them.
Yes. I guess I would take the other one. Or did you have a rifleman spare?
West, you is looking north, and one of you is looking east, so that the entire town is covered.
I agree. Assign yourselves. We already have one person west. I can take south because the 50's there anyway, and we already have a pair of AI looking south. Adrian, if you'd like to look east, I'd appreciate it.
This is golf team to high command.
Gold lead to Martin. Do you want us to start trenching in around this AA site?
Up to send to the hospital?
No, keep patrolling.
You will have to follow them to the hospital. They need the security.
Contact, east.
The ambulance are your way.
Roger.
That was paramilitary. Double tap them.
Copy. Any more contacts?
Full tap.
Good to see the AI is just standing out in the open doing nothing.
Yes, that's really great.
This is why you have people looking out of every direction.
I'm working on organizing that, but people keep going, wait, me or me?
Yeah.
Stay west. Doesn't matter how interesting east is, you've got to stay west.
Alright, who else is up on this
Well,
route?
High command. High command to. This is golf team.
Okay, listen to him then. Wherever it is he told you to look.
Secondary explosion at the plane. Only one civilian made it, I believe.
I promise, Marshall.
They're in the ambulance.
The problem is it's kind of hard to tell between AI and Bull, and I don't know if our AI friends are going to
They really don't know how to drive.
Is there a lot of war van?
I think they are pretty dead. Just evacuate the one you can.
Looking that
Roger, we'll drive ambulance to hospital.
East, I will take it.
Platoon, this is Alpha.
Have a purpose. If anyone has used the UAV terminal in this game before, please enlighten me.
We have small contacts around us, but we've handled all.
Copy that. We're getting the same over here. The radar for Bravo. Just deal with it as they come. Any changes or requests for support, get them in as soon as possible.
Copy that.
About the UAV terminal.
Trill was asking about the UAV terminal.
Once you've got it in your inventory, the thing you want to control with it.
Drive it down.
Direction.
Well,
dealt with. Apparently 556 can blow up helixes.
Platoon, this is Alpha.
Ben Bones, would you mind
We've
finishing?
got the vehicle IED exploded in front of us. Nobody's hurt, I guess.
Send it Alpha.
Okay, right, two things, because a lot just happened. Right, number one, for some reason the FAMAS can cause vehicles to blow up. It was a VT.
Gold team, are you good?
Okay. Right, Trill, once you've got the thing in your inventory, you should be able
We've
to
got the vehicle IED, it blows up in front of us, but nobody's hurt.
control, if that makes sense. It's normally like, so if there's a data on the floor, you scroll wheel on the data and you can connect to
Yeah, I see the smoke. Keep your heads on the swivel.
SAM sites there.
It is not going to let me control anything on this rooftop today. I'm not sure why we were given it, but I will continue to experiment. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Gold team, are you okay?
Gold team is okay.
Okay.
Blue team, I'd like to do something I do in my army unit, and that's called ACE check. If I call ACE check, just check your medical, and if you don't need any help, just say green.
Gold team do another patrol around the purple line.
Thank you.
Copy that.
Was someone running down on the ground?
Platoon. Where the hell's that?
Going westward.
Apparently the hospital. We don't know. They're racing like they're in NASCAR.
Wrong direction.
Hi command, this is golf team.
Contact northwest west.
Moving more west than north.
Okay, if you're somewhere in that direction, take care of it. If not, please keep to your respective quadrants. We might get sandwiched at some point.
Hi command, this is
It's been
golf
pretty
team.
light so far, but you never know when the Zeuses get their evil urges.
That's nice said.
No eyes on whatever the hell was on that hill.
Does anyone read me on this net?
Hey fam, I read you.
High command's not responding and the ambulance is looking like it's trying to get away from us.
Copy. Shoot its tires, intercept.
Oh, amazing.
Do you hear that?
You don't figure out how to use
the UAV. So apparently
this-
that thing started moving on its own. I'm going to hypothesize that the AI will handle it once air is up.
Hearing
I
some
will
sort
try
of
one
heavy
more
vehicle
time
to the
control it with the UAV terminal.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work.
directions. If you're on the
Something was there also with control R, but it's nowhere written down in the briefing.
Yeah, eyes on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is they want us to do with this UAV terminal, and I don't have a key binding for it, so sorry.
Yeah, me
Hold on
either.
to it, maybe they'll
Civvy threw
later.
themselves around our vehicle.
Yeah, hold on to it. But
This is golf.
Yeah, we don't know why the driver was so crazy, but at least
Also,
yeah,
I
he
really
made the
like-
word. Go back to the
Tell Gold Team to plant a weapon on them.
What?
Make it look like it was an enemy.
Well,
Go.
Recording this.
Golf advises the
Gold Team, this is Blue
ambulance
Team.
crashed itself.
Suggestion: find an AK
Quote,
or a
unquote.
rifle off of one of the insurgents
I know,
we
just
killed.
go
Go
back to
put
the
it next to the civilian you just ran over. It'll look better for the headlines back home.
Or put him next to the IED. Then he's an innocent civilian. But he killed him.
yes.
The cause of death is going to obviously not be an explosion.
But it won't be a gunshot either. They ran him
It
over.
will be if you shoot it enough.
We'll just say that they ran over an insurgent with an AK. Then we'll put a gun in his dead hands, so it's like, look, he had an AK, he was a threat, so they ran him over.
However, you know, we might have a more sympathetic because if he died.
Gold lead to green lead. Do you want us to patrol anywhere in particular outside the purple?
Any autopsy is gonna prove that he didn't die in an explosion. We were well past
You were asked something from Gold.
It was mostly a joke, but what was I asked?
Contact report, contact report.
Did I ask something? I'm very confused as to what your statement means.
Somebody has a contact report, but I don't know where.
All call signs, please issue contact report on whatever that's going on. Southwest side of town, please issue a contact report.
I'm back up there to try that AA one more time.
In the trees.
This is Alpha, we heard you, where are you?
Alpha, confirm you guys are your AO, nobody outside the AO?
Yes, we're in the AO around the AA platform, circling within the Lila line.
Roger, good copy.
Alright, we have one man down. We'll get him stabilized and bring him back to the medics so Julie can handle him.
Send message for golf.
That wasn't you guys in contact, correct?
I appreciate the effort.
Negative. We're entering the city again after a wild chase with an ambulance.
Roger, good copy, out. Airbase command, high command, message over. Please issue contact report of any friendly units have taken contact southwest side of town. We have no intel on that. We heard shots southwest side of town. We are requesting a contact report from any units in that area. Over.
Or whatever it is we're doing out here.
Which part of map is
We have a burning.
I believe southwest side of calamar break a reference hospital area. We had audio on small arms fire. Are there any friendly units there? If so, can they please issue a contact report?
It's okay.
That's a negative, Platoon. It's few places. There is no units on the map.
Roger, good copy out.
I don't know if you needed stitch scrapes, but
Gold Team, what's your status?
We're bringing one down man back.
You've got one down, so it was your contact.
One man is down. Bones is down. We're bringing him back to you.
Okay, I sent Yuria down. Did you had contact within the last 2 minutes? Because I was asked that. Yeah, gold team.
Yeah, we had contacts at the hospital.
Okay, copy that. Platoon, this is Alpha.
Go for platoon.
We had to rectify. We've got contact near the hospital from our gold team.
Repeat, contacts near the hospital with explosives.
No, I don't. Wait, I will check it.
I'm gonna move the rest of the vehicles into these parking spots north of the building, okay? Off the road.
Copy that.
No packs? What the fuck is this shit?
I could maybe check my inventory.
Rennie, can you go
Sure.
check one of the medical boxes that I loaded into the infantry?
What do you
carrier,
need?
see if there's a pack in
Bandage
there?
packing?
This is golf team heading to the
No,
hospital.
pack,
Check
a
it out.
PAC, a PAK.
Copy.
Personal aid kit.
I didn't get one.
Pulled up the hospital. We are going to check the perimeter.
My head opened up just as you started stitching.
Copy, sit rep as soon as you can.
Which car was the medical supply locker?
Don't know.
There's a medical supply in here.
Yeah, I'm taking out now.
Platoon, this is Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
Bravo, current enemy contact west of Bravo patrol area. Single infantry if possible.
Yeah, that's Bravo.
Copy that. Direct them as you see fit. Get them to push on that sniper if they have its position.
Oh, of course.
Where's Romna?
Apparently it's nothing, it's just Bravo.
It's not accurate. It's way too fast. What do you mean? No, look at your GPS.
Romna? Were there any explosives? Or explosions on your contact?
Oh.
Not on
We
the
didn't see
people,
anything
but we
on
found
them.
that training line.
Okay.
The training mine
Platoon,
was
this is
the
Bravo.
slide and then the one vehicle
Go ahead.
ID that
Enemy
exploded
smoke
there.
deployed.
Okay, so you found only a training mine.
No current contacts, but we're in position.
Correct.
Copy that. Keep your eye on it.
No, it's fine. Platoon, this is Alpha.
Bravo's in trouble.
Go ahead, Alpha.
For your question with explosives, we had only one explosive ID car, and my one team found a training mine.
Copy that.
What's the status of your vehicle?
Vehicle's white. It's fine.
Okay, check.
Contact top of the hill 295. Sure, that's not friendly or enemy.
That's
All call signs, these eyes. Platoon actual is down. Platoon actual is down.
He's looking away from Bravo.
So,
golf copies. Is it a war zone out there? Sounds like it.
Yeah, Bravo's in contact. They've taken casualties.
yeah.
We're gonna do a patrol out near that hospital.
Where is the hospital?
We should go past the hospital, like see the road to the south of the hospital, and then it kind of switches into a dirt road.
I don't know if you guys heard, but Bravo's getting hammered on the hill. We've got it quite light here at the moment. We could send Gold Team up to help them.
Would be a good idea. I asked.
Blue can handle this on their own. Feel free to send gold if they're up to the task.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Then stop. Julia, can you get down again?
Good copy, send and I will relay to Bravo if necessary.
do you need assistance?
Believe Bravo has it under control. Stand by.
Copy that.
This is Bravo, yes, situation under control.
Look at the hill west or northwest.
I'm looking.
I confirm you don't need assistance.
You don't mean on top of
Positive, Bravo does not need assistance as of now.
the hill looking. Oh.
Gold team, be advised, Bravo don't need assistance.
Too far away.
Fucking medics.
Alright, we'll just go patrol south of their hill then.
Check.
I command to guard.
From their backpack.
This is Golf. We suspect a possible suicide bomber
Okay.
the west part of the city.
So they don't need assistance.
West side of the city.
I understand. Ditch is getting
West,
It just got oh man.
He's been getting stitched because he didn't
Ricky
help
last.
Julia when Julia was down here on the fucking
There
gravel
is
floor.
2 intention marker on on east.
Ditch gets ditched.
There's a possible suicide
That's like in a
bomber.
poem.
Ditch, did you find Julia?
Yeah, he's here.
Isn't that big of a problem? Roger, we will investigate the suicide bombers.
Alright, we're gonna head out.
Roomlet, do you need any ammunition?
We're fine on ammo. Command. Are you sure Golf can't have one of those armored cars? Maybe you will have one if you can find out.
Platoon message over.
Probably start sending people down back to our Vic to load up their backpack with mags.
Alpha, how copy over?
And just drop them, so that we have a steady ammunition supply, and we don't have to go.
I say again, Alpha, how copy over?
Alpha, copy that.
Alpha, Bravo's had to move to rescue some of their guys on the western picket line. They've taken casualties. Break. Are you able to reinforce the radio tower with between 2 guys and a fire team? Over.
I'll go.
Yeah, we should be able to reinforce radio tower.
Roger. It should be very temporary. Over.
Copy that. I sent you Romla. Gold team. This is squad lead.
Gold team here.
Gold team, move immediately to radio tower.
Gold team confirmed heading to radio tower.
Do you have a location for where exactly the suicide bombers are? Yes, there is marker for it on map. Check it.
Which radio tower?
The radar station. The Bravo AO.
Jenna Marie just ran into some explosives at the hospital.
Yes, there's somehow suicide bombers. I will check on it, but move there at order from platoon.
We're gonna see if the Jenna Marie need our help.
Copy.
This is Golf team. Suicide bomber blew up the hospital.
This is Alpha, we recognized. Gold team is there in a few seconds and will check on you.
One military team's already here.
Wait.
I need to go AFK for like two minutes, if that's okay.
Yeah, fine.
I command to go. This is Golf. Send message, please. The suicide bomber probably got more early to the hospital than we expected. Yeah, so no need to search for it now.
Platoon, this is Alpha.
Go for platoon.
Our second team is behind to the suicide bomber to check on the gendarmerie team. They were near us.
After that, do you have casualties or wounded?
Currently don't know. Gold team, this is squad lead.
This is Gold team here.
Are there any casualties?
Nice.
One of the Jenna Marie is down. We're gonna bring him to you.
Copy that. Julia, are you back? Place it to the northeast corner, maybe.
Yeah, northeast corner, please.
Yeah, then it's opposite the other one.
Half high ones. Oh no, there you go.
No,
Yeah.
it's the full extended ones, not the.
Yeah, if you do it northeast, because the other one's southwest, it kind of makes sense.
Yes.
At command to plateau. Go for platoon. What is your status for the wall calamar ship? Repeat last. What is the status of every of your units? Bravo, Bravo, I've got casualties. Alpha, I've got casualties. Sounds like Golf has got casualties. Everyone's falling back and medicing up. We'll let you know once everyone's back in the green. Good.
It is possible, yes, you're just very unlucky.
Is he stable?
He's stable-ish.
Okay, because our medic is away for around about 2 minutes.
He's away?
Yeah, AFK.
Oh, okay. I thought like you just sent him away.
Christ, alright, let's get this guy.
Yeah, let's get him in. I'll get him inside.
Yeah, just drag him inside. Julie, are you there?
Get him up here.
Use clots on.
If yes, we need you down.
Don't
Yeah.
bother wasting bandages on his arms and legs. They can just stay tourniqueted until they're ready to be stitched. Just use packing. Yeah, that's it. He's fine. He's stable now.
Okay.
After CPR.
Yeah, okay, then CPR him.
Bandages on those legs until we've got someone here to stitch straight away, because it's just a waste of bandages.
Alright, another 50 cal. I just unload.
Platoon, this is Bravo.
We should get that 50.
Go ahead, Bravo.
Why is that not on the
Falling back from full addition, full squad is combat ready again, on the way to radar.
Copy that.
By the gate.
50. We're taking him to the roof.
Trail, there's a, let's see, it's not a 50.
Don't do that.
Just
Try not to do it
LNG,
inside.
but it's crouch position. Do you want it on the roof? Where the A, A is?
We'll try.
Julie, we need you outside.
Okay, I'll bring it up here.
Marshall, I'm hearing something heavy to the northwest.
It's a hunter. Alright, Martin, we'll leave the Genemarie in your care.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Gold, mount back up to the Vic.
Hold up, I need a stitch.
Yes. I've tell Jenna Marie if when they can get this guy back. Yeah, here. It's this one.
Just got in a car with
There's a Jenna Marie guy here in front of us.
this man. Everything in the world.
I thought Ditch was with us.
Negative. Yeah, Ditch is with you. He's in some vehicle. Ditched? Do you hear me?
Why didn't you hop to the Prowler, Ditch?
We're resupplying. We're not getting fired upon. That's a good idea.
He isn't in the Prowler.
Couldn't even realize these people were here. Hello, friends.
Okay, we stick as a team. We had one spare slot, and they needed to get this guy back to a medic. So we.
I go for
it. Yeah.
Thank you, Julie.
Like magazines are just loose on the ground. There's a crate on the south side of the room.
Can you mark your position
Yeah,
on the map?
that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just clean up here.
If you clean it up, because that way it's gonna be less buggy.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Should I put it in the...
Bring a surgical kit just in case it actually works near the ambulances.
Come to me where the stingers are. Where the fucking stingers are. Outside on the roof. Yeah, that way. Great.
So be advised, there is a one FAMAS.
Can you mark your position on the map? Ditch will come pick you up.
With no optics on it. If you run out of ammunition or you need another rifle, it's just sitting on the table.
Alright, confirmed.
Adrian, actually, I'll run downstairs. There's a few more men. I forgot to grab them.
Yeah, bring them and put them in the box.
Can you hear me on the radio right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What the fuck is shit? My radio's been a piece of shit, or people are just not paying attention to anything I'm saying at all.
Oh, it's just cutting out. They do that.
Ben, I don't know what you're broadcasting on, but I can't hear you.
I was broadcasting on 102.
Okay.
Some dramatic music has just started playing, so I guess buckle up.
Boss fight.
Boss
Yep.
Why is there boss music?
Last
Why
call for you
not?
to rearm.
I have my
resupply
music
yourself.
turned off, so.
Get ready. Get to your corners.
What do you want Gold Team to do, Martin?
Get well soon.
Patrol, but don't do the... yeah, patrol and take also the hospital within.
We should go, yeah, we should
Until Jenna Marie's back.
I command to every unit. You have suspected
Brazilian aircraft on the AO. The Neptune plan is going maybe to be started, so be ready. I repeat, there is some Brazilian assets on the air. Be prepared, they are engaging you. Don't know if they are going to engage us. For now, just take to your...
I've shut it down, I need help.
Way one.
Blue, give a sit rep.
Alright, confirmed. There's a
Alpha, contact
Blue
report.
seems
What
to
was
be
that
good.
explosion?
No medical needed at this time.
It's being
Blue, ace check.
Yellow.
On return. Julie is hit. Find Julie.
I'm up. I need to bandage myself.
Yeah, sorry, didn't see him earlier.
On the ground floor.
Coach, if I
Never mind.
Long range for Alpha. No one has
Gold
seriously.
already.
No one's worked on this guy, and someone took his fucking.
Yes, Alpha is hearing.
I have worked on him,
Copy
but
that.
I
What was
got
that
hit and
explosion?
bleeding.
Suicide bomber in our possession.
Copy that.
Position. Oh, okay. I thought we were like, did we take a
Make sure that AA platform's ready. We have Brazilian air assets in the air.
Copy that. We'll get AA ready, we've got unfriendly air assets within the air.
Break. Yeah, air assets attacking the airfield. Get that AA
Guys, I
system
still
up and
have not
going
figured
now.
out how to make the AI.
Get AA system up. If you're working on it, AA system is advised.
I asked Zeus to
Well,
fix
units,
the
I've got
AA,
eyes
still
on a
haven't.
parachuter south east of the airfield.
I'll see if I can start you.
How do I get up? Is it
Interrogative, is Neptune plan activated?
Does anyone have a bearing on enemy air?
No idea.
Yellow team, secure the area around the building, please.
Does anyone have a bearing on enemy air coming in?
South. Sorry, I have to bandage myself. Oh, okay.
Mr. Ambulance.
High command, message over.
Oh, the AA shooting. AA's going off. Oh, okay, well at least we know that AA works.
It's not hitting the paratrooper getting down there.
Base command, message over.
Alright, it appears that the AA will be AI controlled.
Single infantry paratrooper deployed to the east side of the base.
So we've never actually had to
Hostile, over.
Copy that.
Yeah, we are aware of that. We are thinking about it. What to make.
Yeah, one lucky RPG aimed up here is going to fuck it up.
What are these PR bags?
Careful.
Julia, if you hear me, I need medical attention, I need to be stitched.
Oh, the star. Oh, they're for you.
Where am I?
I was reading it.
I got you.
Great.
Precision rifle. Yeah, precision rifle. Yeah, confused. Then I read the wrong.
You also got only 4 shots with this.
Well, then
This is golf team to all squads. Is there any squad with a medic in their field?
This is Bravo. I can send one medic.
So this is Alpha, here's a medic at our position.
All units be advised, Neptune is a go. Repeat, Neptune is a go. Get the Marie golf team, start civilian evac as soon as possible.
Try to take those down.
Squadlead, what was our squad's job for Neptune?
We have to retreat.
Get everyone out of the city that was
Bravo, forget the medic. We're activating. We're doing our Neptune plan.
If you go down, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Platoon, this is Alpha.
Our tires out.
Go ahead.
What we have to do, sorry for don't remembering that.
Keep your position, keep enemies away from the hard points, so keep them away from the AA and the radar tower.
Copy that. What lead to everybody, keep enemies away from this position, from the hard point. Further information are coming in.
Hey, firm.
Okay, am I fine?
Yeah, wait a second.
Yeah.
I'll give you more blood.
Yeah, check.
Helicopter to
You're good.
Times enemy helicopter in the air to the east.
Scratch that 2 times.
Golf, this is Platoon.
Go for golf.
Do you have a civilian connection point? We can send civilians to if you see them.
Oh,
AA's gone active. That was me.
EA's gonna fuck it up.
Alpha, there's another one coming in.
Who wanted Guardian?
Golf. So it's
Currently on the gun on the roof, just came up here to see if I could get the AA working.
Not at the moment, but you make
break. This is Bravo. Enemy troops landing on the airfield. Chopper in search.
Loaded.
Alpha, we copied. Black glass clear.
Unknown contact ready successfully on this.
Kelly to the west.
Bravo is engaged.
What?
Martin, do you want Golden to go secure any of these crash sites, or just hold around the base of the building?
Hold the building.
Vaporized it. Exactly.
Platoons, this is Alpha.
Scanning for chopper to the west. I don't
This
see
is
it.
Alpha.
Go ahead, Alpha.
There was an enemy helicopter which disappeared mid-air.
Copy that. Any air contacts, take them out before they get too close.
Copy that.
Also remember the 50 cal.
Blue team, you're green on ROE on every air contact, which is not friendly.
Stay firm.
Blue team, we are green to engage any air contacts. Please, can I get people on the 50 mics? Those can help with choppers.
Platoon, this is Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
All enemy forces at airfield neutralized.
Confirm. Copy that.
Military boys. Where's your medic?
Gold is going to be digging in around the base of the building to make sure all entrances are defendable.
Copy that, but keep away to flee.
Eyes on 1 times attack Kilo east.
Copy. Aiming.
Alpha, this is Platoon.
Here.
Alpha, this is Platoon.
I don't see it either.
Bearing southeast, south.
Seen.
Alpha, copy.
This is Alpha.
That attack chopper's bearing into
Get
our
your
direction,
fire,
direct south.
get your fire team looking straight on that MSR. Clear it of any hostiles.
Chopper down.
Copy that. Yellow team, move to MSR.
Alpha, be advised, that chopper just took a shot at the radar.
Copy. This is Alpha, we copy. Hilo got a shot to the radar.
Copy that. Also, get a fire team on that main MSR. Golf almost took an IED, moving civilians up it.
Full team, if you have access to 50s, I would strongly advise that you get men on them and start firing at choppers, if possible.
All the 50s are on the roof, up from 1.
Gold team, get to MSR.
Where?
MSR.
MSR, okay.
Yeah, I assume it's 1 East Yellow's Road. I don't know how the correct word is. Go to the MSR.
Our engine's looking a bit,
It's fine.
Wheels are good?
Ready, where you at?
Okay.
Oh, I know, go out the gate behind us where you built the
Right,
traps.
come
turn
down
left,
to
then right.
go for turn. City. Citra appears. Radar just took a few hits from an enemy chopper. Also, there was an IED as Golf moved up the MSR.
Alright, you just want to
Alpha to investigate and keep that MSR clear of hostiles while in town.
Oh, thanks for that.
Infantry force west, 300 meters.
If it's enemy, it's green.
Where exactly?
ASR.
Jet.
Alpha, hostile fast mover, moving east to west, south of us.
Fast mover, east to west.
I'll try to use my stinger on it, but oh, never mind.
Platoons is Alpha. We've got stingers out.
Got hostile armor west. Do we have anyone with 18 capabilities?
Negative. Or? This is Alpha, repeat please.
No message. Destroy the APC. Out.
Copy.
Gold is engaging distance from the APC.
Platoons is Alpha.
They've captured the police station. We can't use any of the vehicles. We need.
Alright, let's not
Fall back, fall back.
keep your eyes on all four quadrants.
Golf, can you exit on foot or in vehicle, over?
I have a captured ambulance, but we have no ability to transport civilians with multiple police vehicles now.
Roger that. Fall back to Alpha's position. That's the immediate necessity. We got hostiles between you and Alpha, most likely break. If necessary, we can use some of the vehicles at HQ to proceed with civilian evacuation. Over.
Roger.
Platoons is Alpha.
Central platoon.
Be advised, we've got one infantry hand at our position. We could help visit the police.
Roger, do so if you believe it's safe.
Copy that.
High command, platoon, message over. High command, do we have access to the emergency radio networks for evacuation of civilians? Break to issue them a collection point or multiple collection points, though, we could then proceed with evacuation. Over.
For now, the only evacuation available is the one back on that. Just contact and try to neutralize.
High command, if you're able to get in contact with civilian authorities and issue a radio statement to move to a collection point, then we should be able to do this evacuation much more quickly. Over.
How far west do you want to push back the enemy?
Copy that. Gold team, get the police out. They have to go to our position at platoon base. Yes.
You just want to pull the police out, that's it?
At the burning vehicle. At the hospital, at the hospital.
Golf, not copy, over.
Hospital. Right side. In the tree.
Pop grenades, I got him.
Golf, how copy, over.
Still reloading.
I think all the police documentary have left the hospital area.
Platoon, this is Avo. I just saw an ambulance driving past the hospital again. Seems like they've lost the police. Like there was westbound next to them.
I command plus. I command plus.
Stand by, stand by.
I would then
Yeah, do you have look at the MSR, please?
Yeah, I can see all of it, mate. I'm on the top.
Check. If there's any enemy,
We're in a vehicle to the north, Marshall.
shoot it.
Can you get eyes?
I'm waiting for the turnable announcement of
High command, send 4 platoon, over.
start wearing out.
Is it
Radio check for 100.
the group might is a
Good check,
platform
good check.
civilian
Check.
going to this position. Roger, good copy, thank you. Out. All call signs, message repeats. Civilian collection point is at the AA platform marked on map.
I just saw a pickup.
Alpha copied that. Do we have any numbers?
That's civilian. It's friendly.
Prowler's engine said.
A-firm, do you need help?
There's nothing to be done about
Do we have an engineer?
Alpha, this platoon, no.
Oh yeah, there is
no
the
idea at the
crewman
moment.
back at the airbase.
Yeah, we can pull it to airbase if it's possible.
Do you need me to send someone in blue team over to do that?
Don't know. Maybe I should do it self because don't weaken the position.
Engineers in it, and we don't have any toolkits.
Rom, if you'd like, I can send one person over with another vehicle to come pick you up.
One,
We can walk our way back easy enough. I don't know. What does Mark want us to do?
Police station is
Wait there, we will get you. I'm asking if we've got if we have pull abilities.
Sorry, what was that?
Those stingers should work on that alarm, right?
We'll dig in here. I'll mark a position.
About the hospital
I'm on West Rocket to find out.
not hospital, police station.
Roger, Golf, you need to fall back from that. We have no way to support you at that police station. Just run away from that. Regroup with Alpha at the AA platform or the civilian regroup point. Over.
Sorry, guys.
Roger, at hospital right now, collecting civilians.
Position
Roger,
mark,
copy.
Gold Prowler.
If you need vehicles, relay with Alpha. We may be able to provide you a transport handler from HQ as well.
That
Over.
haven't done anything and just taken their ammo.
Platoons, this is Alpha.
Golf is currently using one Ginderari truck and one captured ambulance.
Roger, out.
You need ammo.
Platoons, this is Alpha.
Because, I mean, they're just eating frames right now.
Martin, this is Gold Team. Can you send the gendarmes over to our location to pick up their prisoner?
Copy that. Golf team, this is Alpha.
2 friendly police vehicles inbound from the west.
Same for Golf.
We've got a prisoner. Can you meet up with Gold team from me? It's Romla. Gold team, what's your position?
Literally in front of them.
Marked on the map as Gold Prowler.
There, marked yourself on map as Gold Prowler.
Two gendarmerie vans pulled up.
Platoons, this is Alpha.
Oh, I'm French.
This is so fun to see.
Go ahead, Alpha.
Do we have the abilities to tow a vehicle?
Say again, sorry?
Do we have the ability to attach tow ropes to a vehicle? Over.
Who wanted Golf to go take a prisoner?
Gold team, marked as Gold Prowler.
Oh, you know what? They're probably from the crashed plane. I'll ask Zeus.
Need to do. I'll put it inside.
Repeat last.
They can't see it.
Gold team has a prisoner for local police.
There are 2 surviving pilots from the helicopter by the burning plane. Do you want us to just kill them, or do you want to get rid of them? From the choppers we shot down.
Wait, what?
What?
Talking to you, I'm talking to Zeus.
Wait, no shit. Those are friendly.
Blue Team, do you copy?
We copy, send traffic.
Do you guys have any eyes on large gatherings of civilians the police are doing one last sweep before they leave the area?
Not large gatherings. I am seeing the sporadic group. Yeah, they're actually 3 times civilian on the eastern side, 4 times civilian on the eastern side of the hotel. Next to the red brick factory, and the hotel to the left, to the right of it.
Copy that, I'll let them know.
Gold team, can you ask police to drag your vehicle back to Alpha position?
We'll bring it back. So you want us to take the Prowler to what position?
No, can you ask police to check if they can attach tow ropes to the Prowler and get it back to AA position?
We'll get it back to the AA position.
Audio contact, Jim.
Engage.
All call signs, this is for possible enemy AC-130 in airspace going east to west.
So this is Alpha, rocket out. Seems to be it.
This is Blue Team lead. The AA is completely out of ammunition. We are down to stingers. Over.
Copy that.
There's a bunch of civilians coming through our parking lot right now.
If they aren't armed, let them pass. We're regroup point for civilians.
Northwest.
Platoon, this is Alpha.
Go ahead.
Watch for vests.
AA is out of ammunition, we're down to stingers.
Copy that.
What were you talking about? I was on the radio.
Oh, hearing a Vic to the west.
I think that's one of
Just
ours.
northwest and west. Not this
Yeah. Julie, get with me down.
Keep an eye out for it. It's loaded.
I command
Is it Julia or Julia? Sorry.
we just had the information that land
Okay.
on the
I just want to make sure because some people are a little bit.
the airfield. I repeat,
Uh,
landing gear on the
okay.
on the
Good,
east,
great.
east on the airfield. Prepare for AVS stuff.
I guess we should check on the other ones. They're getting in now. And yeah.
So there are some like AI policemen here.
Yeah, high command negative on
We are getting
anything
contact
east
east
of the
sporadic
airfield where
infantry,
my
approximately
guys
600
were
meters.
way too thin.
There is no Vic towing.
Golf team to all squads. Do y'all have any?
This is Squadlead Golf Gold Team. What's your request?
Do y'all have any civilians?
There is no Vic towing.
Yeah, at AA position there are civilians.
No friendly to the east. On the hill, right?
Repeat last.
Civilians are at AA position because we are a regroup point.
No, this is Gold. We cannot tow the Vic. There is no ability to tow vehicles.
Copy that. Then leave the vehicle. Eventually blow it up.
Do you want us to blow it up now?
Wait a second. Hello, Rush. Prowler is engine red. We can't tow it, so we will blow it up.
Martin, your decision on blowing up Gold Prowler?
Copy that.
Wait. So. Yeah.
Go. What's the sit rep here then?
The Prowler is actually engine red. We can't tow it, so we will blow it up. And everybody is okay.
Do you have a repair truck?
So we could get it here.
No, I can go get it.
Yeah, very good. Then I will say that
I'll go see if I
my
can
team.
get it.
Okay. Gold team. This is squad lead.
Gold team here.
Platoon will get us an repair truck, so we will fix it up.
Enemy tank on the airstrip. I repeat, enemy tank on airstrip.
This is Alpha. We copy enemy tank on airfield. Blue team, there's somebody walking up the stairs.
It's friendly.
Okay.
Can I suggest that gold team moves elsewhere and return to the Prowler when we have the repair truck here?
No, keeps the Prowler safe so that the enemy doesn't capture it.
What did we decide we're doing about the tank? Because we don't have AT.
No.
Be advised,
Gold team has AT.
maybe down, over. Sorry, platoon CO maybe down.
Alpha copies that.
In the entrance of the roof.
High command, this is Alpha.
Do you need me to send my AT over to them?
This is Bravo, one enemy tank down in the airfield. Dismount.
Copies that, we will go for platoon. Julia, get with me.
Direct hit.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Bravo receiving.
Do you have a last position of platoon lead?
Alpha, send your message, over.
I don't have.
Do you have a last position on platoon lead?
Is that the AA that's burning right now?
This is Blue Team. AA is dead, although it was empty to begin with.
Towards your position, Alpha heading towards the civilian evacuation point. Please check near there.
I don't think we have any more AT.
I'll begin to search for her as well.
Copies that. Platoon lead was heading to airfield in course of getting a repair truck. So we don't know where he went down or if he's down.
Copy, I will start search for her. Standby.
Southeast, heading southwest.
Copies that. We could give you help with a medic.
Copy. Sighting enemy hot behind. Wait, one.
Yes, if you're able to spare one or two guys, that would be excellent. Send it, Bravo.
Currently out of AT.
Who has eyes on the
Pixelated.
Wait. Let's wait.
It's coming in.
Bravo,
from
copies.
south to north.
Wait, there's a vehicle incoming. What the hell? Okay.
Do you need help, any?
No, I'm good.
Get up there, Rennie, try to get eyes on it.
Medic on the roof, please.
Alpha, gonna require medic. Break.
Here's an update. We have.
This is Alpha. Do you ask if we need a medic or you need a medic?
Alpha, I need a medic. Stand by for grid location.
Ramen did
Copy that.
Platoon CO has been found. They are
Can
injured.
anyone give me a direction on this tank?
Checking for status. Stand by.
Bearing
Copy that.
110. Tank.
Julia, if you're free, we have to move to platoon lead.
Copy, give me 1 minute.
Copy that.
Is bearing 110 on the runway.
High command message, over.
Set.
What is intended by wheels, over?
Exactly.
We just received an
Where's the
information that
gendarmerie team at these
gendarmerie
wheels?
team is
Is
pinned
that
down.
range 700?
Their wheels just got shot by enemy Brazilians. They need you to give them wheels to go back to a safe location.
Roger, can you please issue grid reference or other marker? Stand by.
This is golf team. We're not pinned down. We're at evac point.
Okay, I'm waiting for...
It's not. Only one member of the golf team is not
Medic
with
on
us
the
at the moment. I don't know what's
I
happening with them.
don't know where he is.
Break, break, be advised it is a
Should we go get more AT from the airbase?
Roger.
Should be one more inside of the UAZ. Can you run it up?
Platoon lead requested a medical assistance. Where should we go?
Last
Alpha, disregard, I managed to get platoon CO back up. She should be alright, she just needs a medic. She'll get one from Bravo, we'll find the other.
Okay. That's quite better. So, I copied that right, he doesn't need a medic.
Correct.
Okay, so... Okay, so I'm free to go upstairs, yeah?
Yeah, do it.
I'm hearing more than... Okay, some dum-dum in a off-road, in a bike strapping straight at the tank.
Bravo receiving.
Bravo, can you give me a sit rep on your fire team dispatch
We're
to
gonna
the
lose
north,
eyes on
over?
Beckett going down the airhill.
Yeah. Yeah. Place yourself in a place which is safe.
Medic is back.
Golf Rom, you gotta find the ladder first, and then you can find the stairs. Sorry, shitty building design, I know.
Yeah, I found the fucking stairs. Oh my god, Rochella is driving right in front of him.
Yeah, Rochella should...
Alright. Who needs the AT?
Go for platoon.
Status from blue team. Evacuation route from position India towards civilian evacuation point secured. Fire team currently in position and defending civilian
Bearing
evacuation.
088, range 400 meters.
Left there. Firing.
I command to blank.
That's 3 hits.
Once the vehicle just rolled in.
Need a medic on me, so please say if you're firing a rocket.
Platoon, go ahead.
I said twice.
You don't think that the gendarmerie team back on that is going to get ambushed by Brazilian forces? Can stand immediately as units with some will.
He's a bandsaw to cut through the current pipes.
It's amusing.
Hey Rush, what do you need?
Stitching you, Martin.
Yeah, thank you.
The top.
Something about.
Is there Julie on top of the building, guys?
I'm here.
I just came in.
Yes, I'm here.
Julie, Rush is coming up. She needs help.
Okay.
I'm still bleeding.
Who the hell's the second medic?
On the roof. You only have one.
We only have one medic.
What fucking brainlet decided that would be a good platoon design?
I don't know.
Don't ask me.
I need a.
We're not a platoon though. We're just one squad of a platoon.
One per squad should have been the goal. I know, granted, we can get enough people to fill a second squad, but...
Is that what my rank is?
A standard section of one medic. A standard section of a platoon has one medic.
Is anyone in gold team down on the first floor? Hear me.
What do you need? I'm on the roof, I'm coming down.
Going to the ground floor.
Put the fucking chat.
Alright, whoever's moving down here will come with Rom. We'll try to go repair the prowler.
There's a gentleman, actually.
So, is it...
What I'm looking at right now is basically telling us...
These radios suck. I'm gonna just jump off the roof, I can't be asked.
No.
Yay!
Martin, where's Martin? Martin?
Yes.
Right.
One's jumping off the roof.
Is that thing destroyed?
Yes, and it's empty. It was empty.
Already empty when it got blew up. We didn't lose anything
Okay,
of
then
value.
move out then. Move out. We are going to help support the civilian
Yellow team just
evacuation.
drove off
There's
without
no
me,
need for you to do
and I
that
missed
right
the car
now
because of
you've
it.
got no AA.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've got stingers. A few, but we can take a few with us. So
Tank on airfield, bearing 808.
everybody, grab one stinger in their backpack. We're moving.
Right.
Yeah. I assume that's the best one.
Leave 2 people here. Everyone else supporting the evac. So we need to get these people out of
Okay.
here now.
We'll search 2 people which stick here.
Sorry, say that again. Is all of blue team sticking here?
No, only 2 guys. Rest is moving.
Okay.
Rest is yellow.
This is golf team. Paratroopers just came
Okay.
over the evac point.
Our trucks are okay. Prowler should be okay with the other truck.
Just arrived with the repair truck.
Yes.
Leave us a vehicle, and I promise to make it.
I would.
Reported enemy enemy paratroopers southeast of civilian evacuation point.
Copy that. Stand by.
Martin.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to go. You're gonna need to move. I need to take a team to civilian active. Hang on, stand by 1 minute.
Yeah.
Is your fire team at the Bravo? Is your fire team at the evac point? Can they deal with it, or do they need backup?
This is Bravo.
Can I make sure that there's at least one vehicle that stays behind here for my
Yeah, I would leave you one of the enemy's vehicles here because it doesn't get visuals on it and it seems like it's from the enemy, so it won't be stolen. Hopefully.
Do we have an enemy vehicle?
Yes, we have one. I've figured it out with Platoon.
I think the civilian populace is arming itself against us.
Not right that time.
We'll figure it out ourselves. Pixelated,
Go ahead.
let's go.
Bravo fire team with the enemy paratroopers.
Copy that.
Martin, get your guys aiding the evac.
Go off the high command.
Repeat, please. Sorry.
Stand by 1 minute.
Where's Adrian then?
Go ahead.
Adrian?
Repeat, please. You're last.
Go off the high command.
Fail.
Eh?
You've got permission to do as you see fit, because I'm trying to sort this evac out here.
Forgiveness than to ask God.
On there. Guys moving it technical again.
Copy on.
Gold team, do you get Prowler?
No, we can't. I just.
AA's, the AA's
Did you not hear me stating that we cannot use toolkits? We're banning the Prowler.
We've got a repair truck here.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't really make sense.
We need an engineer to use those things. None
Copy
of us are
that.
engineers.
Morton, this is Blue Team. Permission to set aside 1 times ATV for my boys that are staying behind.
Copy that. You want an ATV?
There's already one in the parking lot. Can we just promise that nobody touches it?
The enemy tactical? Yes. I know.
No, that's.
Yeah, it takes the ATV. I didn't see it from here. Yeah, but it's there.
The fuck's the ATV?
Somewhere under us directly.
No, I bought the, is that the Prowler over there that's smoking?
Yes, but we don't have. We can't use the kits, and without the kits, repair truck won't work. Or so. Gold team, tell me.
Hi, Command. What's the point of the repair truck if we can't use the kits? My guys are telling me they can't use the repair truck to repair the Prowler because we can't use the
ATV
kits.
in military talk means armored transport vehicle, not all-terrain vehicle.
Always are.
Oh, they're. I think we're one of the civilian points. These are one of the civilian protection points.
Yeah, just go
Where is the product?
They're less likely to get hit. Now he's just gonna twerk.
Prowler is at Mark Gold Prowler.
Currently west of the AA platform.
Do you not see the text messages?
Alright, Gold Team, pull security, stop dicking around with Trill.
Fairly certain, and any civilians left area are now armed and against us.
Okay, my game almost crashed there for a second.
Once everybody leaves this fucking roof, I will stay at the stairs, and you better shout friendly, or I will shoot you.
Security. It's my fault. We should not be dicking around.
Please don't just shoot people coming up the stairs of a friendly building. Coming up the stairs on a friendly building, assume they're friendly unless...
Golf team, this is Alpha.
Go for golf team.
You could take the hand in our parking lot at AA position.
Repeat last.
You could use a hand in our parking lot at the AA position.
Do you have civvies?
What side of the compound do you want right now?
He's saying use the Hemmets at the use the Hemmets instead of the truck. You'll get more in the Hemmet.
Radio check, how copy? Does anyone copy on this frequency?
No, miss, this is Alpha, we copy.
Be advised, friendly IDAP helicopter coming to evac civilians from the northwest.
Alpha copied that. Drill, be advised. Alpha, there's an incoming IDAP helicopter from the northwest.
On the south. I think
Copy.
it's west, right?
I'll pass it along.
You can watch my.
Blue team, be advised there's an IDAP helicopter coming from the north. Do not waste a rocket on it.
Is it hostile?
West? What?
The helicopter you're coming from, is it hostile?
No, it's IDAP.
Fuck me.
It's not.
All this gunfire, Marshall, you got eyes on this gunfire?
Northwest. APC, northwest.
Yeah, I found that. Come on, this is Bravo. Comes west
Tank, directly west.
Alpha, this is
Prerogative, squad lead, if there is an evac point, I think this is our time to dip early.
Rennie is down, Rennie is down.
Oh my god, how am I alive?
We should move, or? Should we move or not?
We're moving out of here. Any civilians left? I've had enough time. Get the civilians that are down there now out of here.
Okay. Everybody, rally up, we're moving.
Does that include the boys we were leaving at the hotel, or are they staying?
Negative, we take civilians with us.
No, the two members of Blue Team who you said to stay, are they now staying, or are they leaving with us?
By enemy armor.
Negative. All with us.
We're going to head north towards the civilian evac point. Any civilians left, they've had enough time to get here, and they have not. They refuse to get here, so to be honest, that's on them. I'm thinking I'm getting my men out of here. Stay for now. That's a negative. We are currently under fire from enemy armor. We have no AT. Repeat, no AT.
Okay, so.
One that pixelated is chilling out in the middle of is the one I put down.
Commissar, please tell me you at least heard my voice.
How many civvies is in the city still?
Only one.
I thought there's one face this way, and then there's one.
We were, things have changed. Armor is on the move. And we
No
have
idea. Can't get you a good count. I got 3 or 4 at the evac point.
What happened to Ben Bones?
This is the one I'm stuck on.
Sorry,
this is
Sam
mine.
Last.
No valiant stand?
No valiant stand.
That trench is such a fucking mess.
We are the French. We don't do that.
Gold team, check in.
Gold, this is Bravo.
Send.
Be advised, your boys in the police van are currently driving into enemy
Gold
hostile.
team is ready to leave.
Blue team, you almost ready?
Okay. We're taking the truck.
Alpha 2 next, so
Blue team can take the MRAP and the truck.
This is Alpha.
Or sorry, the blue team will take the UAZ.
Alpha, in a pinch, you may be able to use a 50 caliber machine guns on top of your building to engage the sights and gun of the team or even sides and back. Over.
I have 3 people in my squad.
Okay, never mind.
Everybody, be silent.
Blue team out, apologies. I thought there was a 4th person.
Be silent. Repeat, please. Sorry, it was too loud.
Break. All plans, we have aircraft coming in from the east. Unknown agent. Unknown.
Aircraft east. Aircraft east.
Where are we running to?
No, it's not northeast. To your right.
The Stingers can't take us down, unfortunately.
Yeah, take the Stingers.
Martin, what do you want Gold Team to do?
Alpha, this is the 2 XO message.
Martin, you on comms?
Yes.
What do you want Gold Team to do? We're mounted up in the UAZ.
Yes, I'm waiting. Blue team, where are you? Are you all down?
Alpha, anyone read on this match?
Alpha reads.
I do believe Blue is mounted up in the MRAP.
Alpha, do you guys... is that APC still attacking you?
Negative.
And Blue team just decided that arming is the funnest way to play.
Say again, over.
Negative.
Copy, then no message out.
Where we had to go, platoon?
If you want to live, head north.
Everybody who's here, get in the police van. Negative. Yeah, yes.
To units on the side of the Guyana. Evacuation order is set. Evacuation order.
Yes.
Go to your safest
Yeah, I don't know where the rest is. He should. Oh, sorry.
Work on 0.
If you
I'm
can,
moving.
take CVs with you to the safe location. The situation is completely out of control. You need to evacuate.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be a running for it kind of game.
Yep, all units get to the safe location via Posit India.
Whoever's got
I don't know where the fuck to go. Don't have a GPS.
Me either, I don't have. Rush, are you in the bus?
in here, whoever's got
Julia, can you help with 0? Okay.
Going the fucking right way.
Drill Commissar, what's your position?
Trill's fucked. I'm running.
Copy that. Rush is down. Okay, then check on Rush. I will continue with 0. High command, this is Alpha. Yeah, I need also help them.
Alpha, I'll copy on 7-0, over.
This is Alpha, we copy.
Alpha, be advised, please check on Platoon Actual, have not had any contact from her in a while.
Yes.
Do you mind picking me up from the...
Platoon Actual is kind of unconscious, I guess.
If you got past the airbase... my way! Get me out!
What's the prop?
All call signs, this is Bravo. We had an ambush north of the city. Possible second IC of platoon down.
God.
What? Can you work on...
Yes, I'm currently working on Rush.
Check. 0, can you help me?
How's Blue first off? He's...
Rush, you should,
Yeah. I was you helping and then... Sorry.
Blue is down!
Rush, don't hop out of the
He
vehicle.
was the driver and I worked on 0.
Get him inside, we need to move.
Because
He's lost a lot of blood. I'll drive us.
You can still wake up, just...
Yeah. I need stitch then.
Heal each other while driving.
Hey, come on, get him loaded in.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
get us all in.
Load him in, load him in, load him in. Who's in the driver's seat?
Man,
0.
He's in.
nowhere to go.
Trill got armored. Who's Romula's down?
Everyone in?
Yes.
Let's go. Alright, everyone's, if you're not...
On your left, behind you.
Need healing.
Yeah, me too.
Affirmative.
I'll turn their sirens off. You're giving our position away.
Just back it up like 20 feet.
Doge.
Can somebody bandage me, please?
We're coming. Where are you?
This is Bravo.
Looking at ATV.
Repeat.
Take the next left. Or no, keep going. No, keep going. Sorry.
Know where the evac was.
Okay, good. Right.
We're going to the evac point. We're going to the safe location.
I'm not leaving my men.
Earn us the goddamn safe point.
Pete.
All call signs, this is Bravo. We are currently stranded northeast of Calamar before the bridge. Is anyone available for a pickup?
I'm up.
Right.
Still bleeding, by
I
the
need
way.
help. I'm bleeding. Bad help.
I'll work on you.
Driving.
0, driver. So.
See him! I see Doge! Behind you!
Do we have a medic in here?
Yeah, Julia's here. He's medic.
Julia, when you have time, can you stitch me?
Excellent message over.
No.
Then he close it.
And close the doors.
It's
Alpha,
literally
copy,
our
I'm
one
10-0,
way.
over.
Doge, where did you go?
Alpha Platoon XO, how copy, over.
This is Alpha, we copy.
Alpha, what's your position, over?
We're with Rush in the police van.
Roger, Bravo just got hit by just an ambush north of town. On the way to evac zone, right. They have multiple men down, including the
Nobody's
medic
fucking
and several
dying
more
in this
severely injured. Are you able to assist them for the medical?
Going back to
Over.
the crossing bridge.
Can't copy.
Also, I see now why they say it was a war crime. They had
Say again, over.
on those trucks.
We can't understand you because everybody's talking in here.
Copy.
Okay, did I...
Turn on MSR.
Take a left and stay on this.
Rush, did you know where Bravo is?
Roger.
Rush? Okay, they're pinned down and have the mask house.
Stop, you're dead either way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alpha, say again, we need immediate medical assistance. Stand by for grid coordinates, over.
This is Alpha, we stand by.
I see smoke.
They have a tank.
That was tank, apparently.
Apparently.
Alpha, need immediate medical assistance. Grid 048023. One mark. Stand by.
That's a tank.
Repeat, please.
048023. Green smoke on our level.
Alpha, for verification. 048023. Over.
The fuck is
Yeah,
alive
correct,
in here?
Alpha.
I assume you passed.
I'm trying to work on Rennie.
48.
Rennie has a heart rate.
I drove straight past the tank.
The tank's the checkpoint.
We're supposed to hold there?
Area, I think.
I guess. Hey, who is alive in here? Anybody down?
Okay.
Anybody else?
Rush, Bravo asked for immediate medical support at Bravo position. I've marked on map.
Bravo need backup.
Yeah. We should head maybe there.
Don't knock over the wall. Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're more in the...
I need one medic in there and a couple of fire teams.
Yeah.
And you're still fucked up.
Alpha.
I am Bravo Blue Team. We're
Okay.
here first.
You're fucked up.
We just
I'm gonna
fucking
get you.
bombed it through that techie. I got knocked. So I told my driver to just book it.
We should take not the van.
Bravo needs assistance.
Yes.
don't have a medic on blue team. They're just infantry.
All good?
Okay. Julia, you will go with them.
Those civvies need help.
Okay. With the guys, with the fire team, we're just heading for Bravo. Because they're needing medical assistance.
I might have ditched my backpack and
Rush?
but I fucking made it.
I could head with the men which are here from Bravo and Alpha.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay.
Actually, fuck it. Who's this? Easter with me.
Check his medical.
What? No.
You got a motorcycle helmet, so he's fine.
What's the plan?
Keep blood.
Alpha on me.
The game's on. Blue. Medic.
I don't get.
Bravo. Okay, medic. I need blood.
That's a tank. That's a tank.
Tank.
Luckily, we have our tank.
Where the fuck is our tank?
Tank, west, south, sorry.
You might want to move. You two.
I'm gonna move this least pick away from that tank so we can later. Wait, that's not
Yes. I need stitches. Somebody ran over me with a vehicle.
Medic is currently up front of something.
Copy.
That's why I said after.
Nice. We have used that vehicle so we get blown up and parked next to the fucking front line.
Spread out. Make sure everybody spread out.
Tank's down.
I mean, you're laying right
Yes.
I'll help you out.
Hey. I hear another tank. Right, I need supplies here, because I kind of need them. I hear another
All call
tank.
signs be advised.
Yeah, I need blood. Urgent, like.
Please tell me this.
All call signs be advised where we're inbound in
I'm gonna see.
vehicle. Light level covering fire.
Is the tower tank doing anything?
Put her on your stitch, Martin.
So this is Alpha recopy incoming tank fire.
Oh, our tank is down, I do believe.
They've just had one step away.
Order some shit. Back. Cover. Go back to our cover.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, just one got flashed, but yeah, just fuck with.
No, fucking open again.
Sorry. If I moved too early.
This is Dolph, there's an enemy tank firing at us, I think. Not exactly firing, but staring at us.
It's not safe anymore.
Yeah, we should move. Platoons is Alpha. Platoons, this is Alpha.
King Brazil.
Brazil even have access to this core.
Yeah. All call signs be advised. Friendlies incoming in the van. Everybody's green?
My pants are brown.
Blue team, ace check.
Any medics available? Steal me blood.
Can I suggest we steal a car and search the enemy suspect AT?
Command to unit. We are thinking that the
Squad lead
president are
interrogative, we should
missing
definitely
some
set up a
logistics.
CCP or at least establish a place for all the wounded to congregate. So our medics
keep
have
the
to
line,
run back and forth.
Keep the line, guys. On this side.
Gold team is still green.
Adrian, pull forward a bit, because...
Do your best.
Hitched, are you there? Okay. Take a position where you can look this area.
Squad lead interrogative,
Yes.
look at marked CCP on map, suggesting that's where we send our
And
medics and congregate.
maybe don't say on the opposite side of Adrian, so that you have a cross and firing. That you're not down together, okay? Hitched, go to the other side of the tank. Dig there in, that you're not parallel down to Adrian.
Peel back.
Yes, but move over there for shooting people. Yes, but if you're both down, we're fucked. You're sitting next to each other. Rumla, I would suggest that you will dig in there next to the tank, that not both teams are down at equal, and both auto riflemen are sitting next to each other. That's very suboptimal.
So you want me to pull my guys over onto the east side of the road, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Blue team. Your yellow team. Blue team, take west side of road.
Copy. Blue team, head to the west side of the road. We're gonna set defenses there. Over.
Oh, fucking. This is ditched. I'm set up inside the bunker.
Yes.
What is that music? Just armored rip.
That usually means tanks on the horizon.
Rumla, is that tank fully disabled?
One.
On the road.
It's fucking destroyed.
If it wasn't, then I imagine we would be.
It is disabled, its sun is turned down.
I was just double checking.
Is it friendly? Team head further up the hill on the west side.
There's an APC up the
Oh shit. Christian.
There's something coming from the north.
How do I pronounce that?
Hi, command, this is Bravo with an APC rolling into checkpoint from the north. Is it friendly?
How do I pronounce your name?
I think it's friendly.
It's friendly.
Blue team, what's Adrian making in front of the checkpoint?
Sorry, you said left.
Adrian is running around in front of the checkpoint.
I'll tell him again. Adrian, stop running around like a chicken with your head cut off and follow orders, please. Head to the west side up on top of the
Hey, copy.
Was a sniper on that hill earlier?
If he keeps, like, messing with you, you have my permission to shoot him.
He fucking sniped
Right,
twice.
okay, you block the stairs.
Okay, Porter got that twice in the head.
I need extra mag. Anybody get strong mag?
Another
IFV.
One of the buildings on the safe point.
Shut up, Nomad.
Shut up, Nomad.
Hi, command, this is Bravo. Another armor coming into the north. Is it friendly?
Do you know if it's in CCP a medic? Not, you should maybe go there, because there's a marked point CCP, it's behind that wall. It's marked for medical assistance.
I can, but there's like, I have no more blood.
Okay. But you can stitch people and it could be helpful. Blue team, yellow team, be advised. Our medic is at CCP marked location. But medic has no blood. Yes?
West side.
I've seen someone run through my line of fire.
Cover, we can't.
But the gender
nowhere
just
that-
ran right in front of me when I was firing.
Let's get away from you.
Please tell me that thing's tank.
Someone would tell the Zeus to properly control their vehicles if they're gonna help us.
Need help at my position in the bunker to the east side of the road immediately. Bridge is down. Yeah, can you CCP him? Yeah. Okay, I check on the body next to it. Yeah. Okay. No. Next to him was Rumla.
It's just an AI.
Ah, this is an AI, okay. Sorry, I was wondering. I guess, no, is this an... oh.
Break.
Alright, break for debrief. Alright, is everyone here? Well, copy's not. Alright. Brian, mission result.
Yeah. Let's be honest. You survived, so the mission is pretty good about that. But the bad news is that you really lost the south. The Brazilian had the occasion to hit. And if you like this mission, the next mission, because I like this scenario, will be pretty pessimistic. Outside of that, you reach the friendly line, and you almost forgot 3 or 4 people, but you reach the line, so good job, guys, and I wish you had fun. I will come out what you say when your briefing will start.
Alright, well, for the scoreboard, you can check the stream if you want. I did go through it in case you guys didn't manage to see it, but anyway, let's go over goddammit, leading roles. So, platoon commands.
First of all, that briefing at the beginning was way too long. And no offense, Brian, but your accent puts in a bit of a language barrier. It's hard to understand you sometimes, and when you're giving important information in a brief and we can't understand you, we miss out on information. So, and also over radio as well, it was a bit hard to understand. I know that's not your fault. I'm just pointing it out. But mostly this was all over the place. We were spread way too thin. Even I had no idea what our main objective was, to be honest, to defend or to retreat at some point. it just was a bit all over the place. I had a headache when I started. My headache is now worse, kind of thing. It's I don't like to be mean or look down on things or exactly no mass. That's it. We got one piece of information extra, I think, out of it. That's about it. I don't get me wrong. I liked the way you did the briefing. That was a nice immersive thing, but it was way too long. Info was all we already had that info, and it didn't give us much more info than we needed. All I knew from that was to defend these 2 points, which we did, and then we were told to bug the fuck out, which we did. In my opinion, that's mission complete, mission done. Everyone did their job. But again, thank you for all who attending. It was, even though it was a bit of a logistical nightmare in some areas, it was fun. I tried my best, but I can only do with what I've been given. So I'm finished.
All right. First squad, lead.
Yes. There were some issues with the AA system going on, which was used by Thrill. What's also very surprising is that we don't have any AT rockets, and then there were tanks. Yeah, I've also considered the briefing as really long and kind of double with the Warner. Yeah, it would be also great if there could be the possibility to tow a vehicle actually, and to use tools. Rumler and my gold team or the gold team did it, and they couldn't fix the vehicle, so we left it behind, which is not good at all. Yeah, that's I guess all points I've had. Thanks for my team. You were great.
All right. Second squad lead.
That was me. We were sort of three-quarter squad. A few people didn't show up. We tried to make best. From my perspective, I do agree the briefing was too long. I liked the atmosphere a lot, like stuff going on, people driving around, patrols walking up. We had an issue where at one point we couldn't see each other trenches. It suddenly solved itself during the mission. I also had the feeling that sometimes the friendly eye was disabled as they were just chilling while hell broke loose around us. I also agree with the fact that I personally think we had too much armor position in terms of actual AT capabilities. At least for Bravo, I had 2 single fire launchers. That was it. Copy was amazing with them, so he took out 1 tank with 1 shot. But if he would have been like just a bit of a more shitty gunner, we would have been naked. I like the idea of defense mission where you need to constantly go around because you don't have enough people to cover everything. I like the idea, but I also got feedback from some of my squad members that apparently, again, this is pure assumption, maybe the Zeus can tell that, we had a feeling that sometimes AI was spawned around the corner, and it was, again, we had the feeling that it was unrealistically how close they could get before we saw them. Maybe the Zeus guys can clear that up if that is happening or not. Other than that, I did enjoy the mission. I enjoyed that I kept Nomas when he tried to kidnap me. And 10 out of 10. Would like to do it again.
Hi there. Right. Gendarmerie team lead.
Not much to add beyond the near impossible way of actually escorting civilians beyond the ones that were actually at the hospital that were just standing still. If they're walking, the CAPS F1 thing that you mentioned did not work at all. So we had to just hope we get lucky with the prompt that was on their hand that kept swinging. But beyond that, I got nothing much to say beyond we made a police drama.
All right. That was my phone. Okay. Now we move to Zoo Spirit. Brian, got anything to say before we move to PTSs?
Yeah. I will explain why some later for came and why the briefing was so long. Originally, my first mission was on my Google Drive, my own Google Drive that I could edit when I want. This time I just seen that it was not the same one, and I couldn't modify this one. So basically, some later info, some missing info, I put them in the briefing. That's why some insertion info was not there, and they were inside of the game. So I'm sorry if you got lost about it. Next time I will be sure to have the access to the Google Drive because it's a part of the missing. I still think that the objectives were pretty clear, to be honest. But I think it's still missing. It's still a problem with the original document. For the briefing, I will take it in note. If I do in-game briefing, to not take it so long. I don't think it's just 15 minutes. 10, yeah, probably. And I'm sorry about that. I just don't know what to think about the gameplay itself because you didn't really talk about. For 80, I said in my memory you had a lot of 80 inside of boxes, so please don't complain about it. Like there was a lot on 80. Except if I'm being wrong, every box is at like at least 580. There was less tank than 580.
I can tell right now the
Maybe it's not enough. Yeah, maybe I
Please
got.
stand by to PTS. Please stand by for PTS period. Alright?
But yeah, I'm just a bit confused because I don't know what to think about the wall event. In fact, so I don't know what to say about the rest of the event because the briefing and the confusion made by my headset. Sorry for that. The main points. So yeah, I don't know what to say else.
Alright. Well, that's all, Brian.
I mean, I don't know what the players think about the event, so I
Alright.
don't know what to say.
Let's move to PTS Spirit, but just to confirm, Black, in terms of enemies spawning around the corner, I will say around the city, the civilians were somewhat like that, because I couldn't do it with the already spawned civilians due to them being agents, if that makes sense. As in, something in the editor, so I had to copy paste delete one and use that instead. But outside the city, everything was spawned at least few hundred meters out and was given a move order. And even in the city, the fully armed guys. I'm specifically talking about the 2-3 guys I did with pistols.
Just for the chopper, it was a mistake. I wanted to destroy it originally. Sorry, guys.
Alright. Well, now we move to PTS's. First PTS, Kayo.
So, a few things. There was a French citizen played by Nomas who had shown me his ID, and apparently it was a genuine ID as far as we were aware, or we had no other way to process that as players, whether it was genuine or not. He then proceeded to run away. He didn't stop after warning shots and didn't stop at all when he'd been treated with respect and following us the whole way through. Either give us a way to evaluate whether the documents are genuine or give us a way so we can work out whether this guy is lying to us. But it was just like, okay, this guy, we're trying to help him, we're trying to get him to an evacuation point, and he decides to fuck off, and maybe he was informing on us, but we had no way to tell his players why he did that, what he was doing, and why he'd run away as a French citizen from the French soldiers who were meant to be defending him there. So it was like, at that point, I was like, are we supposed to be evacuating these guys or rounding them up for execution? It just doesn't make any sense. The fact that there was no civilian collection point, the fact that we had to request it from high command seemed like a really big problem for me. If you've got a plan to evacuate people, you need to be able to communicate with those people that they need to be evacuated. So that should have been present, and we should have been aware of it from the start. That was only one of several things in the briefing that wasn't available, apart from the disposition of friendlies. We had to ask whether there were friendlies at certain locations, and then they basically didn't do anything. The AI that was there, and we had no information on the enemy, what to expect, where even directions. So it was impossible to make any kind of plan that was reasonable. You could just make an extremely generic plan that had basically no substance to it from the Warno. So really big problems in terms of enemy disposition, friendly disposition, all that kind of stuff. I was shot when I was AFK and had put my hands up in the air to surrender. I think I should be civilian at that point, so that indicates to me either it was, I mean, maybe a false shot or somebody was shooting at me while voting civilian. I don't know. That was irritating. And the AA system should have been tested because it seemed like we saw everything that it shot at before it actually noticed it. Before the radar system moved, we could see whatever it was. So there was no point in the AA system, and not there's no point, but at that point, just give us man pads and we'll be more efficient than this magical super duper AA system. It was just the lack of being able to plan properly made it very difficult for platoon to organize and get everything into shape, despite good squad leads and relatively good comms overall. I think overall, in response to you, Brian, the event was a bit overambitious in what it wanted to achieve. It could have been very, very good, but some of these problems really made it a bit frustrating overall. And the end was a bit weird. So that you had 5 or 10 CAS planes go over us. It was like, well, where were these guys 10 minutes ago, and why are they all here now, and why are they all bombing these guys? It just didn't really make sense at the end. It was like, okay, it's just a shooting range now. That's it for me.
All right. Next PTS. Random.
I was fire team lead blue. The beginning was pretty slow for us. We were posted up on the left side in like a smaller town. I had my MG on a gas station and my marksman in a big tower. We had a complete view of the upcoming roads towards that small city, but somehow a Vic just randomly appeared around the corner. Then we started hearing an engine. We also had some contact just appear next to my MG. He did not see any of them come up that road.
He was blind.
I'm still talking right now. One time he looked at the position where they should have come from, and then he looked back. He looked to the left, and he looked back, and then they were there. I wasn't there to confirm that. These are just words of my machine gunner. After some time, we called in our squad lead to say this is not holdable if they're gonna keep appearing around the corner. So we left the radio tower. After some time, we got called back up to help the Santa Marie, so we did that. Surprisingly, they had a lot of contact on that evac point. Everything went fine. Great communication with my squad lead Black. Thank you. I had really timed my first time TL for an event, and I had a great time. To my guys that are still here, to make good communication, I will gladly team lead for you again. Also, the pictures in the briefing, really nice. I like that.
All right. Romlar.
Okay, so in general, I did like the concept of the mission and the basic idea of what we were supposed to be doing. Albeit, a few of the issues that I had is, yes, the Warno doesn't actually provide enough information for Rush or anyone else to make a proper estimation or a plan of how we want to move. All we had for, like, outside the city, we have a civilian evacuation point marked, but there was nothing else indicating this is direction that, suspected Brazilian forces were coming. And then in the actual in-game briefing, you gave a very basic, oh, from these directions. Like, that would have been useful back in the Warno to have those drawn in so we can understand, okay, these are the sides that we're going to have contacts hitting. This is the path we're going to be able to retreat along. So that was an issue. Another issue I would bring up is, sure, you can have a logistics location, but if you don't have an actual logistics team to run those supplies out, none of the other teams can run back to resupply or get stuff. Because I think that was the trouble with the why everyone was saying we didn't have enough AT. Yeah, there was enough AT in those boxes inside the command building that, wasn't readily noticed until we ran around, found them. And then, like, the Prowler, you can only fit one box in it, so we really couldn't take a lot of supplies there. We tossed a few supplies, Alpha did. We tossed a few supply boxes into our Hemet and took that with us. But in general, that's just more time wasted, and we were in a rush to get ourselves out to the AA platform. So I just recommend have vehicles preloaded with just a baseline of gear for each of the squads, and don't just expect us to then take extra time to go down there, divvy out stuff like explosives, and then get up there. The sandbags I think were kind of useless. They're tiny. It would take forever to actually set up a decent location with them. Yeah, I was also noticing some of the trenches issues. I would actually have recommended to not have the basically drop the concept of having gendarmerie controlled by players. Just have AI walking around acting like, and just have like the Zeus, whatever, you have gendarmerie leading civilians in a direction, and then they'll just be background to us understanding that's what the gendarmerie are doing. Ask us to go like deliver wheels or whatever to a gendarmerie truck would have been fine, but having players as gendarmerie I felt was kind of pointless, because it just was a detached separate force that was doing something entirely different, didn't really have great comms with the rest of us. If you had those guys playing a support squad that was running, AT out to position, running, extra AA missiles out to position, running extra ammo out to positions, that would have been a lot more useful and helpful to the two squads. After that, there was decent communications, but overall it was very frustrating to try to understand what the bigger picture was and waiting on Martin to tell us what exactly he wanted us to do. So we were just waiting around a lot of times, not knowing what we're supposed to be doing. That's it.
All right. Next person, Dodge.
I just wanted to say, first of all, playing as Gendarmerie was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that entire operation. What did I say? Also, I wanted to say, obviously I shot up that convoy of pickup trucks, right? And I do understand that they had Red Cross flags on them, but there was a guy standing in the back with an AK pointed at me, and at that point, I'm gonna ignore the Red Cross flag and open fire. So I would just say, like, if you wanted to have an element of, oh, there's a protected convoy that you shouldn't shoot at, just make the passengers unarmed, because you're gonna see the guy with an AK before you see the Red Cross. And even if I had seen both, I still would have shot, because I would think, oh, they're trying to use the Red Cross even though they're actually combatants, Because at the end of the day, they have AKs, they're hostile, the Red Cross doesn't protect that. If you're unarmed and you're escorting only wounded, sure, but they had fully conscious armed guys in there, so that's not non-combatants. Those are enemy combatants that are trying to use the Red Cross, which means that really they're committing the war crime here.
Did they fire at you?
They did actually fire at me a few shots. One guy was running straight at me with his gun. I gunned him down. But
Was
yeah,
this after you shot them first?
Oh, this was not after I shot him first. No, he shot first, and I. Okay, no mess. Even if they're on hold fire, still they have assault rifles. They're not non-combatants. Is what I'm gonna say at the end of the day.
Yeah. You're not a
Alright.
non-combatant just because you're in an ambulance.
All right. That all, Dodge?
That's all. But yeah, but great mission. I had a ton of fun as the Gendarmerie. We had our little police drama going on.
Next person, Rennie.
Yeah, so I was in at Martin as squad lead and Romler as a team lead. From where I was, it seemed like there wasn't a lot of communication when there should have been. And then just some basic things with the mission, like tow ropes, for example, or giving us toolkits to repair things, and then not actually having an engineer. So that seemed a bit pointless. But even just kind of what Romler touched on, it seemed like there was times when we were asking for things to do and then just hearing nothing over radio. There was, I know there was one time, and I not meaning for this to sound bad or come out in a negative way, but I know Romler asked over radio something directed straight at Martin, I think it was, and then there was just radio silence, like not even a wait one or anything like that. And then when we asked again, we were told to wait. So it's just small things for communication like that, like acknowledge that you've received a message. Don't just leave it, because especially when we've had problems with the radios.
Can I respond to this?
In a bit.
Okay.
You'll have to wait until PTS line is over because there's still quite a few people. All right. Drill.
Okay, first off, thank you, Brian, for the mission today. I know these are very challenging to make, especially larger ones. I was the blue team lead for Alpha Squad. Our team was largely designed to hold the hotel and just defend. One of my biggest confusions, and this is more of a question for Brian, and you can type out your response as I'm talking. Was the UAV terminal intended for us to be used? I really think it's a no because I tried using my Ace Interact on every piece of equipment I could get my grubby little hands on. Okay. Then I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that I must have missed it in the Warno because I didn't see it. I couldn't get it to work, so I ended up just not using it at all. One of my I wasn't there. I'm sorry, Kyoptic. That's on me then. There were other team leads and squad leads who could have filled me in on it. But the only person, I think only one person mentioned it, and that was, I think his name was something, and he left partway through the op, so we just never got that. Apologies to everyone. One of my pieces of feedback would be just don't put as many AI soldiers around on the map. I get it's like it's set dressing and it makes it look like we're a part of a bigger force, but if they're just standing around as shots are turn fire, or if they're just standing inside the building, like hanging out by a computer, I don't think it's necessary, in my opinion. Like, it's just more objects to simulate. It's just gonna hurt frames more. That's just on me from my player point of view. I'm sure we can agree to disagree there. The second point for me would be I think we faced too many tanks for the amount of AT we had, but you know, that's already been addressed, so I'm not gonna get too into it. Again, I don't know if the AA and the exact mechanics of it were gone over in briefing, but it did feel really weird to put my grubby little mitts all over that launcher, that big one on the roof of the hotel, not figure out how to get it to work, ping Zeus, not get an answer, and then it just fires on its own. I'm glad it ended up working, but it felt really odd to watch it fire on what looked to be civilian like planes, and especially that one that just crashed into our runway. Kind of took me out of the mission, honestly. Blue team, if you're still here, I hope I did a good job as your team lead. I did my best to keep you guys engaged and active and give you guys things to do. Like I said, I even came myself to your medic to tell them to take the UAV terminal and use it. I'm sorry then. I missed out on that. In any case, I will say that I think if we're gonna have events this big where it's 10 people per squad, we do need to do a little bit better on communication, having alternate channels set up. If we have a squad net, team leads, medic, and squad leader should be talking on it so that it's not clogged up. If we're gonna have a logistics type situation, I think putting us inside a 5-story hotel and expecting us to drag boxes all the way up to the top is a little unfair, in my opinion, and is not really fun. Sent people to just throw shit in their backpack and run up and down. I think that worked for a bit, but we didn't take that much contact at our location, so it ended up not being used. Other than that, I do apologize for Arma-ing the vehicle between the two different. Yeah, people didn't have packs to move stuff in. I apologize for Arma-ing the MRAP that was sandwiched between two trucks. That parking lot was a hot mess. Aside from that, I think some people got e-tools and I did not. That hurt my feelings. Just kidding. I think that's about all I can think of. I think this was a well-designed mission. Okay, they were in the boxes. Okay. I think if we had that much stuff and we had to be on the move that much, it's kind of hard to run logistics, in my opinion. And if we have to hump it up a 5-story hotel without a working elevator, that's also a little bit much to expect from players to just click drag and then slowly hold U and S as we move up the building. Other than that, I think this was an interesting mission for a different community, in my opinion. I think this could have been good, but it definitely needed more people to round out the roster. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of off the top of my head right now. Thank you, as always, event team, for hosting.
All right. Zero, you're being pushed to the end of the line because you already talked in leading period. Marshall.
Yeah, I guess I think what a lot of these points might agree. I'm hoping agree with me is that everyone seems to have enjoyed the mission. No one can disagree that it was fun to do, but a lot of the frictions that about during it being solved by the simple fact that we are not a mill sim. We don't have the ingrained and procedures of things like logistics and communications and planning and movement that even a low-level mill sim might have. So if you throw us into this environment where things like logistics and movement and tracking and even sort of hounding of civilians needs to be done, those sorts of things are only going to be a knowledge set that a few people have. Luckily, a few of those people were in command tonight don't filter very well into the minds of people that or just don't know them. The prime example, I think, from this evening was when I asked to be left behind with a hunter. I was told I was being given an ATV, and I thought I was being given a quad bike. I didn't know that ATV meant armored transport vehicle. That just a really basic example caused a small amount of friction that slowed us down that night. And those sorts of things happened, I think, far more often than people might have wanted. So, again, a fantastic mission that I think everyone enjoyed, but I think it needed to be scaled back in terms of what our role in the mission was, because we simply weren't equipped with the tools of logistics and communication necessary to pull off this amount of like on the fly stuff. I hope that makes sense.
Yep. Right, that's
Does
all,
that make
Marshall?
sense? Yeah, that's me.
All right. Zero, go ahead.
Since I remembered this a little tad bit, when people were giving points after I talked, I remembered that I would often ask high command questions or call for high command, and I was met with silence repeatedly. And I even asked all the other squads if they could reach them, and no one could. So it's like it slowed things down and made a lot of confusion for me, at least.
All right.
Trying to get the civilians out and try to contact high command to ask how many are left, and not knowing, and then just going into the city blind just to be met with gunfire from the enemy was just, yeah.
All right. That's all?
Yeah. Still fun playing as the
Uh,
police, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I'm done.
Now, the turn of blue, since everyone else that's left already talked, I have to push those who haven't talked. Blue, go ahead.
Yeah. Wait, what? Ah. Hello?
Can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
hear you.
Oh, it's not showing on the team sheet. Okay. So, Playing as the Gendarmerie was very fun, but the reason I feel it was fun was because of Zero and Doge. If they weren't there, then it would have felt a lot blander. And the weird thing about that mission was, or one of the weird things was that with the civilian evac point, I don't know the purpose that was supposed to be, because when I looked at the civilian, a civilian evac point, that is a safe spot, right? Or that you would expect it to be safe. But as soon as you got there, well, before we even got there, it was, yeah, we had contacts immediately. We had contacts drop on us, and we were basically just bogged down there as soon as we got there. So what I felt would have been better is, instead of that, you have a place to go and bring the civvies to, maybe like a military base where they are safe, because having a place out in the woods where enemies are just surrounding you, it feels very off. And another thing about it is the ambushes for the gendarmerie and stuff, it felt a bit off. I felt it could have been a bit better, because it's kind of like you're just driving and then you get shot at by one guy, and then it's kind of like you don't have the ability to, oh, you stop and, like, say you're helping a civvy out, and then all of a sudden you're ambushed, which I felt that type of scenario would have been better. And also, a way I feel the mission could have worked with having gendarmerie and military working together would have been, instead of having one squad as gendarmerie and having everybody else as the military, you have almost everybody as gendarmerie, and then you have them pulling people out and getting them out to the military for safety, or something like that, because it was weird just having a small squad of gendarmerie trying to get a bunch of civvies out while the military is everybody else, and it's difficult to communicate. It did feel like very broken. Well, yeah, but like again, like gendarmerie.
Cut you, Blue, but try to cut it short because there is still like 3 people waiting on PTS.
Yeah, I'll cut it there.
All right. Well, thanks. Next person would be Martin.
In reply, did you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. In reply to Rennie, there was a little bit mess up on the radio, because sometimes I didn't recognize it because I was listening to platoon radio, or there was also chatter over radio, I guess, from blue team, which was nearer to me, and I assume that Tifa does it like Akre. If you have a stronger signal, I will hear you and not the one with a lower signal. So maybe that's also a reason why you don't get a response.
All right, that's all, Martin.
Yeah.
All right. Terrell.
Yeah, something real quick I forgot to mention was a suggestion for maybe reworking this kind of general concept of like we need to evac people out of this zone because we're retreating. Instead of it just being grab as many civilians as we can, because we know that the ARMA AI doesn't like to play nice, especially when civilians wiggling about and running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Make it like 2 or 3 HVTs that are played by event helpers or, co-Zeus's. Maybe make it an army officer who's hiding out in a building somewhere or in this general area. Make it a important government official or something who's hiding at his mansion, or instead of trying to get as many civilians as possible, because like corralling them all into that parking lot and then trying to move the vehicles as we're evacing was like we were going to run somebody over. Honestly, that was going to happen if we didn't knock down those fences and all that. So that would just be my suggestion. If we ever do an event similar to this, or if we ever have an objective similar to this, I know I would definitely be interested in maybe playing as a as a civilian and that they have to evacuate, and then they arrive to come get me, and it's like, wait, I have an objective of my own that you must help me with, a side objective, and that might be like an interesting thing for the players to balance out. Yeah, that's all I had. I've actually got to get going. This was really fun
Alright,
today,
see you
everyone.
later,
I will see y'all next time.
Yep. Well, finishing in once, twice, and done. Thank you all for attending. This is the end of the briefing. Sign up for the Saturday event if there will be a Saturday event this week. We'll be up hopefully by tomorrow at 1800 UTC. If you got any suggestions or questions, feel free to use our channels on Discord, hashtag event discussions, and tag event suggestions. Yep, that's the end of debrief. Also, Kayo, in-game briefing. First time we do it, I don't know, probably first time. Sorry it took so long, but didn't expect it to take that long.
Quick
Kayo,
question
you there?
to Kayo and Nomas.
Yes?
Any idea when the next big event's going to be? Do you know how you would up the player
Define
limit?
big event.
Do you know how you up the player limit so it's like 40 people or whatever?
Not before the end of this month. Not this week, not the one after. Their priority goes to campaign missions and actual events rather than testing events.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So I know you said if it went well, you'd look at doing more. So I was wondering, obviously from the feedback that you got, if it was.
We are looking to make an RHS one next time to see how RHS handles. Possibly with some kind of support rather than all infantry. Tayo, you alive?
Nah, he dead as fuck. I would like to point out at some point, Kaio asked for support on the evac point, and so he came to black and he asked for any people he could spare, and basically there was all of blue team, which was also basically all of Bravo team.
Yeah.
So at the moment we left, we were just told to go to pulse marker at the bridge. We met up with Mashere, and they were like, okay, basically from here to the evac point, infantry, take him out. So we do that. And then the moment we get to the evac point, I parked my Vic sideways. Luckily I did. Fucking train stopped everything, and we just kept getting attacked the whole time. I almost shot down Nomads in that fucking IDAP fucking hell because I didn't know it was a friendly. It's pretty funny.
You know, when explosions started happening at the AA site, Goldfire team and Alpha just kind of booked it the hell out of there. We hopped inside of a UAZ and we just got the hell out.
Yeah, Martin, we didn't get that on because the comms were very well set up. I had everyone on my team, fire team, go on our own net and then do an additional of squad. But I will be the only person.
That's what we did as well.
I was the only person that communicated with squad. They will just listen in case I go down. They will at least have the order. And that's exactly what happened. And everything was fine.
So, did you guys see the fucking first suicide bomber running up to Zero and just standing behind him until Zero turned and just,
Get
looked
away
death in
from
the
me!
eye?
Get away
Was
from
it at
me!
the hospital?
Yeah,
I wasn't there. I just lived that.
Okay. Yeah, because Gold Team or Alpha Red Team was the ones that rolled up to help out the Gendarmerie at the hospital when we heard the explosion.
It was not
right down the road.
I don't know why I didn't just shoot him. I just started yelling, "Get
away
from me!"
Cause it's called the dead man switch.
Yeah, he had a dead man switch on him. I checked his body.
That's why I got away.
By the way, Nomads from Zeus. I feel like Bravo Blue Team was so far from everyone else.
Ah no, were you the one on top of a hill?
Yeah, on the gas station near there.
Oh, you're the one I took shots at with the sniper.
Yeah, you kept, wait. So what happened there? I have a clip of this. You kept Eli in the head. I'm like, wait, I haven't seen this guy.
You do realize
It's a
I
sniper.
wasn't
Oh no,
actually trying to hit him in the head, right? I was just trying to shoot random shots at you.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, wait, sniper, Zeus, Nomads. I looked to my left mountain, saw you, boom, boom, double tap you. Immediately, I was like, wait, like the whole time I was looking down the hill because to us we thought people were spawning around the corner down the hill, so we kept looking down, but we completely forgot there was a sniper.
Did any Zeus play this reset bomber which was running towards us when Julie medicked blue?
Yeah, that was me.
Ah, okay. I
As
recognized
squad
you
saw
really
him
late.
leaving, as squad saw him while they were leaving, they looked at him, ignored him. He was clearly visible because he had the vest on.
Yeah.
And he also approached a couple of times, then ran in. Like there was a good chance for you guys to see him, but nobody saw him.
Red team did want to say
Yes.
one with the vest. Because we left and then heard the explosion.
Yeah, I've shot him down because he was running towards me when he entered the doors.
No mess. Are you the
yeah.
guy with the RPG that shot at us at the evac point?
Yeah. Why?
Okay, I was on comms with Black. I'm like, so basically, RPG. You fucking whiffed. Oh my god, I'm so glad I tapped you before you could actually aim that shit.
This is
I
not
can't remember
me.
if I
I
recorded
don't
it.
aim when I shoot you guys most of the time, and even when I do, I
Like,
only like I aimed higher and lower than you. Come on, I am good with
It's
AP.
fucking-
How the hell did that on your
Fucking
head?
like, I was like in a serious convo with Black, and my whole fire team just heard how scared I was the moment I just saw the RPG just in my face. I'm like, oh,
So
fuck.
here's a quick story. Back when I used to Zeus on main servers, I had a little custom mission, right? And everyone hid in one small shed, like 5-6 people hiding in the shed, medicing, right? And I just had a guy with an RPG standing and looking at the door. He was never meant to shoot his RPG. He was just standing there menacingly. And he just sees that one guy open the door, and oh my god, just the sound of "No, you're fucking not!" And he just started hearing bullets after bullet after fucking bullet hit the wall of the building. Yeah, Kai, are you back?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Kaio, briefing took long. Didn't expect it to take long. Not saying it's okay, but we don't do in-game briefings usually, so didn't expect it to take that long.
What's your point here? We've talked about this.
I know. As in, don't go like, acting like people have. Got that. Not a single person in the event team is managing to stick to the quote-unquote standard shit. That's why I am still having to attend every goddamn event in one way, shape, or form.
Can I
Anyway.
suggest in future that if there is an in-game briefing like that, it's only maybe squad leads and team leads that attend it, whilst everyone else gets gear ready?
That would have worked.
Possibly. Yeah,
Really,
possibly.
Goodbye, we're ending stream by now. Have a good night.